Nigeria. Nigeria was the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria was yo. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and he recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger watch you.
You can see those liberal values of devaluation, removal of subsidy, and so many things. So it's like the team A of ruling power and team B. Now, in the case of Jonathan, each time there's an election, you see the name of Jonathan coming up, but it is his own volition to try to contest. But I advise him not to do that. The reason for that is very simple. The PDP he used to know is not the same PDP now. The PDP in the Southwest are endorsing the president and some of his members of their party. They are in the coalition. So he is not going to be in the party that he used to know. So he shouldn't waste his time.
Thank you so much, Senator.
Yes.
Become an established trend in the Nigeria of today that most governors from the southeastern part of Nigeria, or better still, many politicians from the southeastern part of Nigeria, have publicly over time displayed their envy against His Excellency Mr. Gregory Peter Obi. In fact, they have not refused to display or show, their animosity towards the personality of His Excellency Mr. Gregory Peter Obi, either because of how popular Peter Obi has become over time, or because of the acceptance and possibly the validation Peter Obi has gotten across Nigeria, especially among the youth in this country. The video you're about to see here is the Minister of Works, the former governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer Dave Umahi, speaking in a very short press briefing, in summary, trying to say that he is a better presidential candidate than Peter Obi. Now you begin to ask yourself, is Peter Obi competing with you? Why are you going extra miles in trying to draw this unnecessary comparison? If you want to be the president of Nigeria, go to the ballot and contest to be the president. Anyway, he also went further to say that all the southeastern governors are all supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's second-term re-election bid. You know what I mean? The same thing they said in 2023.
All the governors of Southeast are supporting, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's second term. I saw a man that was running his mouth, and the man was saying the only place that you have, 100% support, man has his region intact. It's, in the southeast. And he was talking of my brother P2B. If when the presidency will come to southeast, I should be at the forefront because of my performance. And I've asked for debate. Anybody that feels otherwise, I created something out of this Ebonyi state. God used me to do it. And so we compare, governor to governor time and compare what you have done for Southeast. I beat my chest and said, listen, God has used me, President Bola has used me to better the laws of Southeast. You can tell me when else we had it this good. And so boldly we are saying that.
Well, looking at the trajectory of events in the Nigeria of today, you can clearly see that there is a lot of gang ups against P2B from his own, father's kingdom, from his own father's compound, right from southeastern part of Nigeria. Many of the politicians you see today criticizing P2B, many of them would have wished that they are P2B, that they are getting the type of attention P2B is getting from Nigerians, and from Nigeria. Many of them would wish that they become P2B, they become so prominent and so widely accepted or acceptable by Nigeria and Nigerians in manner, with which P2B has been grossly accepted, because wherever the man or be goes, his acceptance, his celebration, you will see it all around him. Therefore, I am not surprised by the statement of Dave Umahi. You know what I mean? We have seen that over time. A typical example is the current governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Soludo. He has been over time sending unprovoked, unsolicited attacks to P2B here and there. At the slightest event that comes up, boom, the man will send rains of attack on P2B. So the same thing is Dave Umahi doing as well. There is no comparison between Dave Umahi and P2B. We don't want to dive into that. P2B was a governor between 2006 and I think 2014 after his second term. Dave Umahi was deputy governor from 2011 to 2015. Then he became a governor from 2015 till 2023. And before he now became a minister, he was a senator, for a few months. And then until he was appointed a minister. You know what I mean? So before you begin to do some of this comparison, think about how much was the budget, the federal allocation for state between 2006 and 2014. And how much is the state federal allocation for state between 2015 and 2023. And P2B is not just a man we are looking up to for his track record. We are celebrating him because of his integrity. He's a man that stood by what he preaches. He's a man who has shown that you don't need too many years to actually prove a point as a political office holder in Nigeria. He's a man who has shown no desperation about political offices. He was done with governor. He went back home to his business. Look at Dave Umahi, for example. Those of them, they know one common rope from Nigerian government money. From deputy governor to senator to minister. You know what I mean? So I don't want to dive into any comparative analysis between Dave Umahi and P2B. P2B's track record of consistency and integrity alone has knocked off whatever he thinks he has become over time, or whatever he thinks he achieved over time in Ebonyi State. You know what I mean? We are talking about integrity, doing the right thing even when nobody is watching. Is it not the same Dave Umahi that a woman was calling out the other time on social media for not paying her money, the money she spent during the campaign period and all of that? You know what? So when we see people, we check the antecedent, we check who they are, what they say they are, and how they've been able to navigate over the years through what they preach. So comparatively, there is no reason to compare P2B and Dave Umahi, or to compare P2B with Dave Umahi. It will be an insult on the integrity of P2B, on the long-lasting, many years of disciplined lifestyle that P2B has built for himself. It will be a very big insult. Meanwhile, Dave Umahi is saying that all the Southeastern governors are supporting President Bola Tinubu's second-term bid. Well, in 2023, we all remember that majority of the Southeastern governors, majority of them did not support P2B. Many of them supported Bola Tinubu openly. But what happened at the end of the day? we can still, reference the election result of 2023, what actually happened, so that it will be a reminder to Dave Umahi that even in his own state, Ebonyi State, that P2B knocked off Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even with all your popularity as Dave Umahi, as an ex-governor, ex-deputy governor, ex-senator, you could not secure Ebonyi State for Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu. P2B was able to knock you off from that very region. Now, let's take a look on that result. In Abia State, APC got 8,914 votes. This is 2023 presidential election result. Labour Party, that is P2B, got 327,095 votes, while PDP got only 22,676 votes. In Anambra State, P2B got 584,621 votes, while APC got 5,111 votes, NMPP 1,967, PDP 9,036 votes. Now let's go back to Imo State. In Imo State, APC got 66,171. Labour Party, that is P2B, got 352,904. While PDP got 30,004 votes. Now let's go to Enugu State. In Enugu State, APC got 15,749 votes, while P2B Labour Party got 428,640 votes. NMPP got 4,772 votes, while PDP got 1,808 votes. I don't even know how NMPP got more votes than PDP. Chai, about Nigeria, election results sometimes they tire person. Now in Ebonyi State, APC got 42,402 votes. APGA got 4,120. P2B, that is Labour Party, got 259,738 votes. PDP got only 13,503 votes. Now you begin to ask yourself, if this election result of 2023 is not speaking to Dave Umahi before he comes out publicly to say some of these, things that does not hold any water, whether the Southeastern governors are supporting Tinubu or not, what they possess as an individual is 5 votes. Each of them have 1 vote to give Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But when we talk about the people are not moving with their governors. Even though we all know that politics is local, but when it comes to federal election, like Mr. President, every governor is on his own. Your name is Oyo. So with all your permutations and all your bragging that in the scheme of things, if you are talking about presidency, that you're a better candidate than P2B, this and that and that. If you want to try your luck, buy presidential ticket and, test your popularity.
All right, my people, we don't come again. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Good evening to you all. Or rather, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, depending on where you're joining us from. Today's Monday, 18th August, 2025. I appreciate you all right there, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us. The mother of Umami Diaspora, good evening to you, mommy. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for always being there for us. Abu Azim, my brother, thank you very much for your selfless service. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much for all that you do. Mother Peggy Monday, thank you very much. My good evening to you. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you very much. Good evening to you. Mike Akambari, thank you. Timmy, thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you, everyone right there. Yusuf, Aiden, thank you. Thank you. Good evening to you all. Just press on the like, help us to share, take our voices far. Mundial's Academic, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you. I appreciate every one of you right there. Christy CXL and many, many more that I've already showcased on air. Mother Suberry, good evening to you, Mark. Thanks for joining us today. All right, everyone right there, I would like us to quickly just move on now. Una see say, I like the last video because if you see our title, why Dave Umahi and other IGBO politicians fighting Peter Obi, that last video, that our IGBO brother, Naim, they asked that question. So I was very pleased when I saw that video this afternoon. I was like, wow. Because normally, when this kind of submission is coming from Igbo brothers, I'm always happy. I felt them and say, I go showcase them. Because normally, not be only us go to talk this kind of thing. No, look, David, or whether not David, whether they call Umahi, where they attack Peter Obi. Yeah? According to that, our brother we talked just now, he said all these things are full of jealousy. Normally, When your family members they fight you, your country people they fight you. Now jealousy they mostly be. Or do you have any other reason why be say majority of the southeasterners politicians are fighting Peter Obi? Majority, if not all. Majority, if not all. Because apart from Madam, this our mama, we go visit Peter Obi. What be her name? You know, oh God, I don't forget. Ezekwesili and that our mama. Yes, Madam Ngozi. Thank you, Madam Ngozi and Madam Ezekwesili. These are only two women or human beings that I know say they are not jealous of Peter Obi and they have never speak anything against Peter Obi. Or if you look at the men, I'm talking about the politicians. I'm not talking about the ordinary citizens. It is crazy. It is crazy because where Umahi go you come out from nowhere? They say, yeah, he will be a better presidential candidate than Peter Obi. How? Umahi, I want to dare you. Please, sir, can you run for presidency in 2027? Make we see how many people will go vote for you. You they talk to somebody where beat Tinubu for Lagos, he beat up for your whole place. Now you they talk to like that. You just ordinary person if you do that kind of beat Tinubu for your own state. Umahi, beg, go take ticket, buy presidential ticket, compete with Peter Obi in 2027. You will be a better presidential candidate than Peter Obi. Then Soludo, they do you, they go there. That one, you see the destroy Peter Obi, they go for one corner. Now, so they really talk for our language. They say, if house no kill you, if the house before outside free kill you. That's not true. They be we don't understand. I thought I should bring this one here. I only have one article. Let me quickly showcase this article, then we can start talking about people. Please, wanna press on the like. The like is very, very minimal today, and YouTube is having some issue reducing people's views, which started from last night. Although it did not affect my broadcast yesterday, it started from last night. I don't know if they have sorted it out now. So they wrote to us, letting us know that they are having issue, they are fixing it. So everybody on YouTube right now are struggling with views. I just hope they sort that out before tomorrow. Yeah, you know, on the premiere we put in today, now only one person that was watching, which is impossible. But nevertheless, I'd like us to quickly take what we have right there for you. They invest in corruption. Peter Obi reveals secret of vote buying. The former presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, has urged Nigerians to resist vote buying, describing it as an investment in corruption. Obi gave the admonition in a post on X handle on Monday, which is today. The former Anambra State governor appealed to citizens to register, collect, safeguard their permanent voters card (PVC), which he described as the bridge to a new Nigeria. He said those who buy vote do so to gain access to public funds for personal enrichment. You know, Peter Obi talk here, unquote, those who buy vote are not offering you charity. They only invest in their own corruption. They buy vote so that they can buy their way into our treasury to steal public money. Such people are not leaders. They are criminals in disguise, Obi wrote. The former Anambra State governor warned that selling vote amounts to mortgaging future opportunities for education, healthcare, and jobs. He stressed that democracy can only strive if Nigerians take responsibility by voting for leaders with competence, character, capacity, and compassion. Our democracy is a stake that is at stake. That is why we urge every eligible Nigerian to register, collect, and safeguard your PVC when the time comes. Use it wisely, he added. Very sad. You know, This is very sad. You know why I said this is very sad? Upon the situation where would they face, so you know how many people where they give money for voting for Edo State, for example? Do you know what this APC is doing? They are very good in what they are doing. They deliberately create poverty, starvation, so that anybody where you give money, they not go feel refuse them. Yes, because normally, as Rufai talking just now, somebody where they hungry, he never eats food today. You can't offer him 5,000 naira. He go take, do what you want. That means the economic hardship was deliberately created. Yes. To me, personally, 2027, me no your get hope. Get one of our mama where they call me, you know, she know they like me make I speak negative like this. To be honest, 2027, me know your get, I know your get hope.
There is no hope. There is no hope. There is no.
Thank you, my brother. I don't get hope. And they tell you now, hope no day. Wait till happen for this Friday and Saturday. And as of today, Nigerians are all quiet. Nobody's even talking about it. Maybe now only my channel and one or two channels, now they talk about the by-election. Because they are not interested. So 2027, my people, I don't get hope. Now, no, so now they accuse me, say, calm down. Your guy is CBD now. You go there, you leave it on. Calm down, Heavies. Yes, sir.
The by-election would have reflected the pains of Nigeria, but it did not reflect it. So there is no hope, honestly.
Exactly. We're supposed to see more Nigerians react to this. You know, it's crazy. 2027, where it be like say the 2027, to be honest, it be like say before 2 hours, they don't decide to win. I'm telling you, the way you'll be so. The same INEC. Una the year say Beavers fail again. And nobody's calling out INEC as we speak. Beavers deliberately failed again. People were stealing ballot box for ordinary by-election. Hey, God.
Mr. Iris, good evening. You know, complete
Yes, ma'am.
nobody is calling INEC. Eh? You're supposed to also say, but they are calling Nigerians. I beg. I don't want to
Mama,
talk. I beg. Later.
Mama, this thing, me, I not get single hope for 2027. I just want to do what I'm doing. I'm looking forward to Peter Obi addressing this. Somebody actually wrote to me today. I don't know what they worry some of our people say. I don't want to disrespect you. I don't want to insult you, but according to what you wrote to me, you are saying, oh, Nigeria, what you cannot be calling out Peter Obi all the time. You know what he's doing. He don't need to come to you to explain to you what he's doing against INEC. Are you okay? I not reply you because I know so I go reply you for her here. Are you okay? So if Peter Obi is doing something about INEC, he go do it secretly, right? INEC as a body, if you have to address them, it must be public. Mr. Alex, I can see you now. Eh? I don't understand. Are we okay? Some people, they attack us, they go everywhere. Recently, all of them, many people now, they attack me. Oh, eh? You know, good now. Now they calm down. Eh? I be like person wey dey deceive una for here. Eh? Make we leave Peter Obi alone. Make Peter Obi he know how to handle INEC privately. How?
Mr. Evans.
Yes, sir.
Over the weekend, I sent you many videos and interviews with respect to the Nigerian media trying to spin, attempt to spin rather the characterization of PDP and APC as a terrorist political parties.
No. Exactly. I saw a platform where people were arguing it, trying to protect APC and PDP. I was like, are we okay in this country? Hey, God. I don't understand. Ha! Me, I don't understand you now. Even the politicians where we they tackle, they don't even they mind us. Now we they fight ourselves. Now we they fight ourselves. Now we they counter ourselves. Mr. Joseph Oji, thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Yeah, hello, my brother. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for all your effort, everything you are doing. I really thank you. You're doing a yeoman's job.
Thank you, sir.
I'm really depressed, what is annoying? What is annoying is that with all this suffering, all this being power and all rest of it all over the country, and a human being will go and queue up and still think of voting for APC. That is what is. I've been thinking about this throughout last night. I couldn't even sleep. How can I was phoning home? I phoned everywhere. And I'm wondering, I'm telling them, which one on a see? Can you imagine a human being at this stage of our life in Nigeria? A human being will go and stretch hands and collect £5, £10.
They are doing it all.
Isn't it crazy? Forget about all these things APC politicians are doing. What about we? What about we human beings in Nigeria? Nigerians generally. It's terrible. And I've lambasted all my people back home, those in Lagos, those in our village. I told them, look, God forbid any one of you to ask me for any money. God forbid any one of you to try and ask me for any money. I'm telling you, it's very annoying. You see, I'm totally sad that somebody will go and kill up. It's terrible. Look at even what Soludo is doing in Anambra. The man has no empathy, no compassion. A politician died. And Peter Obi tried to, okay, let's gather rally around. At least let the wife, a parliamentarian, go and complete her own, her husband's tenure. To rally around this woman. And this is something that happened in his own state. And the dead body of this man was left rotting away until later they found it. A whole governor, this under your watch, and still you went on campaign, saying all sorts of rubbish that this is politics. We shouldn't bring in emotion into it. Campaign, can you imagine using that word?
Exactly.
This is a governor. This man, it's a shame. I'm ashamed of all these Igbos. I'm telling you, I'm ashamed of all Igbos. These people are very selfish.
You are Igbo man as well now.
When you see other tribes, look at say, Igbo, I want to be one like I want to be. They are always together. They are not together.
Thank you.
They can sell their mom for penny. I'm telling you, they are very selfish. Look at Civil War. The late Umahi, what's his name? Umahi came to London collecting money from Igbos and even some Yorubas who had sympathy for the Biafran cause. Guess what? The guy ended up in the US. Spent all the money. No money came to Ojukwu. Ojukwu run that war by his father's money only. Not a single Igbo man contributed a penny. I know what I'm saying because my late dad was close to him in Port Harcourt. Instead of she was one of those training Biafran militias in Port Harcourt. Because my father used to be an ex-army. She was one of those African frontier soldiers. He was the one who told Ojukwu, said, Ojukwu, you're not going to win this war. How can you be counting bullets, 6 bullets? The people you are fighting, they are using magazine to fight you, and you are counting 6 bullets to soldiers. How many? 2 weeks training, to go and fight Biafran war. I'm telling you, when you see them coming holding meetings like they are not together. They are not together. Rubbish. I'm telling you, I'm ashamed. These people are rubbish. All they do is try to outwit each other. There's no unity among them. It's a shame.
First time I'm seeing Mr. Joseph Oji the verse like this. Hey God. Mr. Joseph Oji is an Igbo man, but for him to speak this way today. Thank you, Mr. Innocent Okpara. Talk to us, sir.
Hello, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Good
how
evening
are
to you,
you
sir.
there?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you very much,
Good
sir.
evening. How's the family, your mom, and the kids?
Oh, yeah, we are fine. We are fine, sir. Talk to us.
All right. I hear your lamentation. That's why I wanted to call in. You know, I hear your lamentation, which I said earlier, sometimes earlier.
In February.
That yes, I said so. You hope that there'll be a better Nigeria. You always want a better Nigeria, and I said to you, I've concluded there will be no better Nigeria. But you said you continue to go on.
No,
Yes,
you said that back in February. I remember.
Yeah, I said something. I said, Yeah. So now you see now that this thing can never be rectified. This election, even if people are calling for this thing, electoral reform, even if they have electoral reform, and then they want to use IREV, before, even if they agreed to use IREV, they would have bought people that will come and vote, even at the polling stations, so that they can even get all the people that they want to buy. They buy them, they vote during there, and they count everything there. They see that the people voted and the vote were counted. They can send it via the IREV. Then what else would you say? So you are saying people are asking new this voter vote. All those things to me, I stay here, I hear, listen to them, nothing. Look at what has happened now. Look at the media. They just sing it like a song. Oh, APC got nearly all the votes. How did they get all the votes? They were also saying that there's vote buying. So which means even the media, the regular media, are allowed that vote buying is something that But for me, they shouldn't even be making all those statements. Just they should have said, leave that election alone. Because if you go there to say, oh, this person won all this person lost, is it fair, free and fair? It's not free and fair.
Thank you, sir.
So like I'm saying, my brother, we are not going to see a new Nigeria. It's not a cause. I'm not putting a cause, but let's know it now. Let's know it. It's not going to come. All right, there. Thank you very much for your services. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Wow. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello, Mr. Najawat, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you. Who's on the phone? Good evening to you.
Thank you. This is you to calling from Freetown, Sierra Leone.
Oh, thank you, sir. Talk to us.
Yeah, Mr. Najawat, I appreciate you for the job that you are doing.
Thank you, sir.
You are doing your best and trying your best as much as you can do to enlighten the sick ones, to wake them up from their slumber. But let me say something here very clear. You asked one question. You said that why are Igbo politicians fighting P2B, right? I will give you the answers. We Igbos know why they are fighting him. Because P2B refused to compromise like them. Okay? They have done everything to make sure that in the indict P2B in criminality, when he said to you, go and verify. That's the only man we can tell you now. Igbo people don't vote in sentiments. When you say to Ojus Okalo to come out now, he knows that we are going to stone him. This is one thing about our people. But you can, since they cannot indict P2B for anything, now let's criticize him. Let's, say all manner of rubbish against him. That's Igbo politician. But let me tell you the reason why they are doing what they are doing. Some people don't even know who P2B is, but it's quite unfortunate that P2B came out and people begin to know who he is now. But people that knows who he is are the people like me that are going to tell you who exactly P2B is. You see, these Igbo politicians, these cowards in the southeast, P2B will jail them. They know. That's why they are fighting him. Therefore, Umahi will account of the money of that airport he built in Ebony State. He will make account of it. They know exactly why they are fighting him. Corpus of Dema will account of the people he killed in Imo State. Have you ever seen P2B talk to them about those things? That's why he kept quiet. Because they know who he is. They know. There is a reason why they call him Ukute. Soludo knows that P2B is going to jail him. He knows. So this is me telling you that when you see them come out, Igbo politicians come because they are cowards. This is the only one we can boast of. We are not sentiment people that you can bring criminal and send Igbo people to vote criminal. We don't do that. Go and check our record. We don't vote any criminal because it's an Igbo man. But when we see clean one, we tell you this one is clean. So they know exactly who he is. He's not going to allow them to get away with their crime. That is why Tinubu and his Fulani masters are using them to commit havoc in our land. Okay? And so, Mr. Adaja Watch.
Yes, sir.
The problem we have in the southeast is our Igbo politicians, nothing more else. So thank you.
I appreciate you for being a honest man, sir. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You see, for me, this evening, me and you, they happy. You know why? Yes, sir.
My belly is sweet. My belly is sweet. If they ride all since my belly, it will jam.
I'll be justified, though. I'll be justified.
Yes. People said, Naija Watch, you do the talk. You do the talk. You see my talking now. Don't give me better 3 Igbo. Maybe more go come now. 3 better Igbo person. Now Gashim is this status is yesterday. Let's listen. Make we call out anybody that is doing anything wrong. It no matter if now your papa, now your mama, now your wife, now your husband, or anybody close to you. You see the way better people they talk. You they hear them. See the way, in fact, it may be, oh God, my your liver like that. My liver like that. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Me, myself, I don't get what I want to talk again because my panel is all full already now. But I know that the first person on the panel is Give Us Amade, but Give Us Amade, I need to prioritize person that just came in. Madam Susan Poole, please, I believe this is your first time here. Please tell us where you're joining us from. Good evening to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm glad to be here. My first time joining live. My name is Sue Berry. Okay, this is me.
Madam Sue Berry. Hey, Madam
join.
Yeah. Madam Sue Berry, now you join us like this, so
I said to them, today I not work. In the past, I don't work all the time. So if I don't work, I go wear earpiece. But today I not work as I was joined. So I'm very glad
that I'm
much, man. And I'm joining from Atlanta.
Thank you, ma. Thank you for joining the panel for the first time. You know,
yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Sue Berry have been with me supporting this platform for over 3 years now, if I'm not mistaken, maybe almost about 4 years or so.
Yes.
The first time she's joining the panel, she's always on the comment section.
Yes.
Thank you very much, man. But we'll prioritize you. We want you to talk to us.
Good evening. Okay, this. Today I was so downcast, you know, because the issue of Nigeria really tired me. You go look left, you will look right, you will look front, you will look back. You don't know where to start from. You understand? We, when they live abroad, we are not really enjoying anything here, apart from the good roads, the good medical care. If you call police, they will be in your house in a minute or so. All we do here is walk. You know, we are not really enjoying anything here. You know, the issue of Nigeria, when I talk and I say Nigeria will not work, people don't understand. Because I have looked at all the indices that Nigeria will not work. You know, we go say this ruler was bad. The next one go come, it go worse past the past one, right? This person is bad. The next one go come, it go worse past the next one. So what are the indices on ground when we don't see, when we talk, say things are okay? This is my 10th year in the US. I left Nigeria because I was frustrated. When I was growing up as a child in Benin, tap, they flow. You go open tap go flow. I grew up on Ihama Road in Benin. Everywhere was clean. Everywhere was well kept. Light. There was no gen in Benin growing up. We didn't have gen, you know? But before I left Nigeria, I was frustrated. After work every day, I'll go buy fuel to on gen. You do upstairs, you on gen for night. 1 a.m., you have to come down to off the gen. The next day, you carry can they find. I was just frustrated. I left. I'm in the US. Something happened. My dad passed last month. So when he passed, our first son had to go to the village, you know, to arrange for the funeral and everything. And we have a cousin at home. You know, my cousin has a master's degree, but no job. So he began to farm cassava farm, right? In my village to support himself. So when my father died and our first son had to go home to organize the clearing of the house in the village, the painting and everything, this my cousin was the one at home that followed my brother everywhere. Do you know? And my brother went with 2 mopo and 2 vigilante. Yes, so he was heavily guided to go to our village where we used to go to holidays. It was so fun, so interesting. So when my brother was done with the arrangement in the village and all that, he left. Do you know that they kidnapped my cousin that day, and today he's dead? My cousin, as in my blood cousin, 38 years old young man. They kidnapped him last week. Today he's dead.
Just last week here.
I'm telling you. They kidnapped him last week and they were asking for 40. Where are we going to see that kind of family? They killed him at Ekmo Igwebe, and they took him from Igbake, right? They took him from Igbake and they took him to Ekmo Igwebe area and they killed him in that area. We've spent, so they had to go and pick up his corpse at Igwebe area. So that is the country. So when we say Nigeria will work, how will it work? This election, this by-election that people are crying over, I'm not disappointed. I'm not, because it is so obvious that that will happen. 2027 is the same thing. I supported it would be 2023. 2027, I'm not getting involved because we have not sat down as a country to agree on how we want the country to be. We've not done that, Oga Elvis. And until we sit down as a people, as a country, and agree on how we want Nigeria to continue, it will not work. Because what we have is a class of elite. You know, all they want to do is come and take, come and take, come and take. They don't even give back. Our educational system is dead. Our medical care is dead. All the roads in the country are bad. But they want to spend billions on Coastal Road. Now, Third Bridge. It's Lagos the only state in Nigeria. All the roads in the country are bad. Nobody's talking about it. Medical care, everything is going down. Nothing is working. Nothing is happening. And especially the country state Nigeria belongs to them. They have to approve on who is going to rule. You as a Benin man, can you contest to the president of Nigeria, Oga Elvis? You as Edo man, can any Edo man wake up today and say, I'm in Nigeria, I want to contest for election? Can any Idoma man, can anyone apart from North, South, and South? Jonathan was just a fluke because he was a VP and Yaradua died. If not, he will never smell that seat.
Exactly.
So until we all sit down and agree, what is our vision for Nigeria?
Go ahead, man. I want people to be seeing this road. As you mentioned, all roads are bad. This one just happened yesterday. This is a those states. This is
I grew up in Benin, Oga Elvis. Benin was beautiful. Benin was clean and beautiful. I grew up in Benin.
This is Saple Road, though. Saple Road for Benin City there. I
went to Anglican Girls Grammar School. Benin was clean. My dad was in Bender State House of Assembly. He was representing Modern East. Benin was beautiful. Clean. There was nothing like, see, everything is going down. And people are saying Nigeria is going to work. Oga Elvis, how will it work? Will the Western world allow Nigeria to work? Will Britain and others allow Nigeria? Because if Nigeria works, they cannot take our resources. They cannot take from us. They will only support any man that would allow them come and take from us. They will only support a candidate who will make sure that Nigeria will not work. So that is where we are, Oga Elvis. Nigeria will not work until we all wake up and realize that Nigeria will not work. It will not.
See Benin City.
Okay, let me ask you. Tell me one thing that you see on ground that will make Nigeria work. Tell me one.
I don't see now Peter Obi be my only hope.
Peter Obi cannot do it. They will not even allow him. They won't even allow him smell that. Do you know people who are ganging up against him? He's just one man. Oh.
This man here is calling on Edo State Governor Okpebolo here. If I'm mute now, he was crying. Say we are dying. See road. When way they say Edo is shining. Yeah, Edo is shining here.
Can you imagine that road in Benin? Our beautiful Benin, Oga Evis. Yes. Our beautiful. I grew up in Benin. Was beautiful. See road. Peter Obi cannot do it alone. We all say Peter Obi. How? He just walked the whole elites. They're all against him. His brothers, his people in the east, they're all against him. Because some people like the country as it is. They enjoy the country as it is. If Nigeria works, they will not benefit. So Nigeria being the way it is serves them. So they don't want it to work. I'm not tired of saying it, Mr. Elvis. Nigeria will not work until we sit down and we agree on how we want the country to move. Okay. Until we agree on who is a Nigeria.
Wow.
Until we agree that North, West, and South, it's not all. Those two regions is not what makes up Nigeria. There are other parts too. A country where you as a Benin man cannot wake up and say, I want to be a president, and the North will say, you cannot. If we don't pick you, you cannot be a president. How long will that continue?
Thank you, madam.
Thank
you for this. Thank you.
Ah, God.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Madam Strawberry. I really want to sympathize with you over the loss of your cousin. That's so pathetic. Just last week here.
Last week here, yeah. 38 years old.
This is
my condolences, ma. I'm very, very sorry for the loss of your cousin.
Thank you. So now, the plan to go to the village and clear the house and paint everything is cancelled. We will do everything in Benin, not the social everything will be done in Benin. Then we'll use some mopo, take him home and bury him, jump into the car and leave immediately. Is that the country? Is that the country?
Okay.
Is that the country?
Thank you very much, Mother Strawberry. It's good to have you on the show, and thanks for coming to put a voice to this. Sometimes, in fact, I want to use the opportunity to call on some of you on the comment section that have never joined the panel before. I understand a lot of you are doing wonderfully well by commenting and all that, but remember, only one submission verbally can go a long way. Only one submission, it can go a long way, like Mother Strawberry just did today. You don't need to come here every day. If you do that twice a year, you get the opportunity to come. Yeah. But just come in and put your voice in and speak, express how you feel about the country. It's really pathetic. We shouldn't wait to get to or to affect us directly before we speak. As you can see right now, the country is not working. It's not working at all. It's not working. Tony Africa, thanks for calling in, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, Madam Strawberry, I sent my sympathy.
Budget, yeah.
So, I said like I said, that was a double tragedy.
Exactly.
It's just too bitter. Yeah. So I didn't feel your pain. You know what I'm saying? Like our guy is also felt your pain, felt the pain, You know what I'm saying? So I really agree with you. You know that this is what people have been battling me for when I said that the country will never work. We should look for an alternative. And then there's no more time also to waste to be talking. No more time to sit down and talk. We have to look for another way out because whom are we going to be talking with? We have been clamoring for this adjustment of the electoral system. Who are going to do that? These are the same people that are the benefactors. There's no way. It's very, what a pity. Yeah, like you say, Benin City was a beautiful place with 2 stadiums. There was this King's Square Stadium. you know, and then we used to have, even by looking at our Oba's Palace alone, you know, it was so beautiful place. You know, I went to primary school there at Benin, you know, Benin Baptist. You know, I would go to Central Bank. Those staff, they would give us money for free. We go to Kisway with the lifts and everything, you know. And then later, I went to Ibadan to further my education. The same. And Benin City was one of the fourth, state, regional capitals. Look at the condition. When I was talking about Benin, you know, being a pit hole or a toilet, a bush toilet, people were accusing me until Organaja was Amaman diaspora rescued me. They said that you banned me. I said you washing our dirty linen in public. You know, what the hell is going on? Things have just degenerated to that level that you can't go to your village. I used to go to Ligie to go and chop at the Diam, you know, before I left Nigeria in the 90s now.
All right.
You know, I don't know what is happening. We said that the country will not work, and people don't want to understand. You know, so I really agree with you.
Thank you.
Only that the only place that I disagree with you is that we don't no more time to sit down. Who are we going to be talking to? And
all
very
right,
sorry
thank you,
for
sir.
what happened to your family.
Thank you, Mr. Tony.
You know, thank you very much, sir, for your work.
God bless
thank
you,
you very much, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay, I saw that comment from that person there, Eno. Eno said, call Obaseki for the bad road. The new governor is just 8 months in office. You see, this particular person called 8 months just. You see, the reason why I say now, the problem we get for our country now, we. This particular person called 8 months just. Just. 8 months is just.
Mr. Harvis.
Good. Yes, sir.
Do you know before President Buhari handed over to President Tinubu?
Let's address it. We'll address it.
Before President Tinubu, Buhari handed over to Tinubu, if you observe there, whenever they asked any of President Buhari ministers questions about the failed government or administration, do you know what they will say? They will tell you Jonathan did it. Nigerians are very good at that. See, he's talking about the 8 months now. He's not talking about what the governor is not doing. He's talking about 8 months.
No, he said just. Abemona, hold on. Let me take this call. You must see them. These are the people, the reason why politicians will continue to capitalize on us. Because they know that we are good in fighting ourselves. Good evening to you. Your name and where you calling from?
Good evening, this is Madam Rita calling.
Oh, Madam Rita. Oh, you are calling us from your number. Okay. Talk to us. Strange number. Talk to us, ma. Good evening to you.
Madam, good evening. Yes, Madam Suberry. I am so sorry about what happened to your cousin. I'm just giving you a hug. It's very disheartening. It's sad. Every day is sad stories. It's really, really sad. One of the other purposes of why I called was that comment on Mr. Elvis put on the dashboard about somebody saying call Obaseki because the present governor is just 8 months in office. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. You need to apologize to everybody. As a matter of fact, that statement shouldn't even come out from you. I don't know where you are right now, but there's a lot going on. Mr. Elvis, I have videos from street roads in Edo State. It's a S-hole. That's how Edo State looks like, unfortunately. I am so sad. And not just sad, I am livid, very angry. And one thing I have discovered is we are a country that accepts things without questioning. I don't know what happened to us. I think for some reason we have been subdued by poverty. We have been subdued by impunity, intimidation. So people can't even recognize when they are being cheated. They just don't recognize it. I've had gazillions of experiences. In fact, I cannot wait to really come on air and tell everyone my experiences, including videos. Mr. Elvis, I have some videos for you that I will send. I have some videos for you. Even the popular Amagba, I have the videos. You see, it's not just Obaseki. It's not just the present governor. The elites are the problem. You see this Governor Pebolo? You see the Governor Pebolo? I said before, Obaseki is not going to go to any jail. He's not going to probe Obaseki. As a matter of fact, Wike insulted us by appealing to Pebolo not to he should not investigate Obaseki. What does that tell you, my people? Sometimes I just feel like if you're physically shaking some people to be awake. What does that tell you? This one will come and go. The next one will come and go. The by-elections is a disgrace. In fact, Mr. Avis, I told you people before, 2027 election, I am really, really off it. I'm just off. I still support Peter Obi, but I'm just off 2027. Because Nigeria, I kid you not, is not the Nigeria that you know. I feel like I'm in a different country. I'll not lie. I am in a different country. I am not in Nigeria. I'm in a different country. Or perhaps I'm in a dream.
Oh, wow.
It's a horrible place to be now. It's a horrible place to be. And I'm so angry. It's not even about being sad. It's anger. Even when Madam Suberi was talking, I was like, oh my God, somebody that did massacre, a potential man. That's somebody's husband, somebody's potential father. Someone that will have probably changed the society and even help the younger ones. His life was just snuffed out like a fly.
Yeah.
That's a human being.
Yeah.
That's a human being.
Yeah.
So all the school he went to, he's suffering. He's even somebody that's even going to the farm. I feel like crying. It's painful. Who's going to console you? So you become so hard. You become hardened.
I'm sorry, I didn't add them who kidnapped him. It's Fulanis, though. It's Fulanis who kidnapped him. I didn't add it, though. It's Fulanis.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Rita.
You become so hardened. Nigerians are so hardened right now because of what they're experiencing on a daily basis. Every day, every family is crying.
Yes.
Every family is crying. Every single family is crying every day. So what kind of society do you think we would expect? Hardened people.
Thank you, Madam Rita.
Nobody has feelings anymore.
All right.
This is just another one. Tomorrow, okay, and it passes. Anyway, Madam Suberi, I am so sorry about what happened to you. I am so sorry. It is, I don't know, I don't know what else to say. Accept my condolences. And that guy who wrote that thing about, listen, we're not even about which governor came 2 months ago or 3 years ago. They're all the same. They're all bloody the same. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I didn't even greet everybody in the panel. Good evening, everybody. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Rita. Stay safe, eh? Thank you. Oh, sorry, I've caught that. That's Madam Rita right there, calling from Nigeria. She's currently in Nigeria. Madam Suberi, thanks for the super chat as usual. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you. Guys, help us to press on the like, help us to share. God bless every one of you. We have, I would like us to hear from, I'm still going to hold you a bit. Give us some other. Go ahead.
No, hold me now. Please don't hold me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay. If you can hear me, I do appreciate it. Well, greetings to everyone. Thank you very much. Well, Madam Suberi, first, thank you for coming to the panel. Thank you very much for coming to the panel. Then number 2, please accept our condolence. God be with you and your family. Niger Watch family, like we usually do here, please, people in the comment section, let's just type there to Madam Suberi, please accept our condolence. Everybody on the comment section, please put a word there for Madam Suberi. Instead of you to type the one that the other person typed earlier, please put a comment there. Accept our condolence, Madam Suberi. We do appreciate you for coming on. That's where I greet you. Panelists, I greet everyone. Thank you very much for all that you do. Mr. Abuazi, Mr. Emmanuel Johnson, thank you very much. Well, Nigeria is not a zoo. Nigeria is worse than a zoo. Now, in the zoo, by the grace of God, I live in Dallas, Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. There's a zoo called Dallas Zoo. The last time I checked, if an animal is missing in the zoo, please pay attention, Nigerians. If an animal is missing in the zoo, all the zookeeper will be on their toes. There's a TV station here called WFAA. Things that an animal is missing in the zoo, and you can Google it. The last time there was a monkey that was missing in the zoo. It made a news. It made a news that a monkey was missing. Now, in Nigeria, somebody has just been pied. In that state, there is a governor. In that state, there is a deputy governor. In that state, there are lawmakers. In that state, there is a police department. In that state, they have most likely an army barracks in that state. Did they care to look for the people that commit this atrocity? No. But in the zoo, you cannot take one animal. As a matter of fact, if you take a fish in the zoo, they will look for that fish. If you take a fish from a zoo in the US, it will make a news. But because Nigeria is not a zoo, but rather worse than a zoo, a human being can be pied, and the governor still goes about with his entourage and his catch babariga like as if nothing happened. Nigeria is not only a failed state. Nigeria is not only a failed system. Nigeria is not only a failed economy. Nigeria is a criminal country. Nigeria is a criminal state. Nigeria is a criminal state. And I said here after the election that what these guys will do is to make everything, is to criminalize everything so that they will be able to govern the country. And that's what is happening today. Now, Shehu Sani cares more about the name they call APC and PDP as a terrorist organization, but fail to care about the sufferings of Nigerians in the hands of APC and PDP. Nigerians, pay attention in case you're hearing me. Shehu Sani cares about what a judge called APC and PDP. He called them terrorist organization, but Shehu Sani does not care about the killings of the people, about the economy of the people, about the health of the people being plundered under the hands of APC and PDP. You see, evil man, that is how they tried. Shehu Sani is not far from an evil man. He's a satanic agent. And there's no apology on this. There is no apology. Shehu Sani, you care more about the name that a judge called APC and PDP. Now, let me ask you, is APC and PDP not a terrorist organization? And then I'll answer the question for you. APC and PDP is a terrorist organization. Why? Because they are the one, APC, as a matter of fact, was the one that initiated Boko Haram and terrorist guys into Nigeria, all because they wanted power from Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. So APC is not only a terrorist organization. In fact, APC is the orchestrator of terrorism in Nigeria. During Goodluck Jonathan reign, they were bombing in the capital, in the heart of Abuja, orchestrated by these guys called the bandit APC. As a matter of fact, Donald Trump, you may like him, you may not like him, Washington, D.C. is under the hand of federal might now. Because why? Donald Trump said there is criminality going on in Washington, D.C. And Washington, D.C. is the capital of my own country. So for that reason, I'm going to release federal troops to help augment and to help complement the efforts of the local police because they have failed in their duty. But in Nigeria, there was a bombing attack in the heart of Abuja, and you have a sitting president in person of Muhammadu Buhari, and nothing happened. All because what? They wanted power. They wanted power. So APC PDP is not only a terrorist organization. As a matter of fact, they are the orchestrator of terrorism. Allegedly, because of this channel, allegedly he said that the current vice president, Shetima, is the sponsor of Boko Haram. He's on tape. This one is not allegedly. Oshibajo, a pastor in Redeemed Christian Church of God, said because they must take power from Jonathan, if they fail to take it, they will make the country ungovernable. That was what Oshibajo, Yemi Osinbajo said, if they don't win the election, they will make the country ungovernable. Yemi Osinbajo, where are you today? You have jackpot out of Nigeria after you destroyed the country. After Yemi Osinbajo destroyed the country, he led the country. So APC is not only a terrorist organization. As a matter of fact, the judge was even careful in his words. The judge was careful in his words. APC, PDP, they are the orchestrator of terrorism in Nigeria. Because what can you say? A man lost his brother, and now he was trying to help organize, get things done, because other family members are in a foreign country, and only for this man to be fired. Why, Madam Subari? They were only waiting to see if there was money that you guys left with your cousin. But I'm so sorry. We ask money of people to hear about this. Maybe yes, maybe no. What has he done? Nothing. But he can quickly go and give money to people in the north. After time, my own brothers from Edo State. What evil men are these? What evil people are these? How can a human being reason like this? The last time I spoke here about the Edo line, that is not the priority today. As much as that project, you may loud it, you now see a picture or a video of bad roads. Now tell me of what importance those new vehicles will do. What importance? Of what benefits are those new vehicles? Because you ride a vehicle on a bad road, before you know it, all the shock absorbers, everything is gone. You only wasted resources. Okewolo, you are a waster of resources. You lack knowledge. You lack wisdom. You lack understanding. It's so sad. And this is my pain. It is my pain. You were here last year campaigning about ESA agenda. The ESA agenda will sign your life. The ESA agenda will agenda your destiny. Because I grew up in Lagos. There are 3 universities if you're making your choice in JAM. Either Unilag, Uniben, or UI. Pay attention, Nigerians. Either Unilag, UI, or Uniben. Bright minds from Edo State. Bright minds. Bright minds. But they destroy the country. And from Oyo State, UI. UI is the pride of Nigeria. You see the white people come to UI to come study. They destroy Oyo State. Unilag today destroyed. You see the white guy, they come. Benin, you see the white guys come to Benin Kingdom to come see the pride of our country. But these evil guys, these criminals, these bandits, these terrorists, they destroy the country. But I'm so sorry. God grants you and your family the fortitude. Like Mr. Tony said, it's a double jeopardy. As you bury your dad, you also bury your cousin. What a country is this? What a pain.
Thank you.
In the election here in the US, Donald Trump and his MAGA guys, we call them bandits. We call them all sorts of names.
Thank you.
And America will not blink over it. So Shehu Sani, you care more about what they call APC, but you fail to care about the pains and the agonies of Nigeria. And I challenge you, Monday Okewolo. These families, they are coming to Nigeria to come bury their dad and their cousin. Do well to be there with them. Provide them security. If that's the best you can do for them, go ahead and do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother, for your submission. For a while now, you've never given a submission like this because all your submission is obvious that you are busy in the background and all that. But today, it shows you are free. When you are free, you are giving a comfortable submission. I always know. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Before I come to Sir Louis, you're supposed to be the next, but I'm going to come to my brother Alex. Mr. Alex, if you are there, please unmute yourself and talk to us. Good evening to you.
Can you hear me, Mr.
Before you unmute, let me ask you, Mr. Alex, where have you been? Mr.
2 years. 2 years.
I am annoyed with you.
No, not 2 years. You already 2 years.
I am very, very annoyed with you, Mr. Alex. I am very, very annoyed.
Odegbe.
Accept my sincere apology.
I am very, very annoyed with you, Mr. Alex. I'm very, very annoyed with you.
No, Pablo don't win now. Now they say he appointed Alex as the commissioner for a bad road, and I don't know.
My sincere apology.
Matter of poverty, there was no need for him not to be here every day.
My sincere apology. You don't have to go on enormous duties in Kazwazwa on me. You can't be a judge in your own case without hearing from the other side. So I deserve a right of fair hearing, if at all. So I want to greet from the diaspora. I greet you, Mr. Elvis, our social media primary mover, primary donor, and primary ballaria. Thank you for holding the social media ecclesia for us, or the social media synagogue for us. Thank you so much for the work you do. My dear fellow panelists, should I call you my Galacticos now? I'm sorry, it's been a lot. I've been through a lot here, you know. I almost lost my dad twice. You know, I don't have a mother again. So it's been a battle. Thank God he survived. Also, and yeah, it's been a lot. What I went through for the past few months has been like the trials of Perseus by Hades, according to the Greek Hercules mythology. But thank God I was not rescued by Zeus. I was rescued by God himself. And the family is okay. And my sincere apologies. I was not bought over. I'm not a commodity to be bought over. But Mr. Elvis, I'm not very happy with you and some of the panelists. You know me, I'm a very expressive person. I have not heard from me as a devoted servant of this platform and servant of Edo people, the hoi polloi or the, Amino Kanu Kalatawas of Edo State. I haven't fought side by side as a gladiator, social media wise, with you, against the reign of terror in the days of Obaseki and Buhari's administration. I have not heard from me as a fellow soldier. I expected you to reach out to me as a brother, breaking the rules of the platform. I know you don't reach out to people behind scenes, but there are exceptional cases. There are people you don't hear from. You don't just conclude and crucify them, even in their absence. I watched those programs, but I couldn't come in. The laws of nature took their hold on me. I couldn't abandon my sick father or my heavily pregnant wife at the time. I just had a baby, by the way, a baby boy. So I couldn't abandon duty. A king who is also, a husband needs the tactics of a slave to fulfill his duty according to Chino Achebe. So I was disappointed. So yeah, thank you. I was disappointed, Mr. Elvis, if at all, from any Black Panther. People I thought were my own. You don't hear from me for months. I was vocal. I was everywhere. I was this and that. Okay, if something worse had happened to me, you would just crucify me in my own absence without looking at my own historical pronouncemento, my CV, that is, on this platform and other platforms. Come on. I expected more from you, Mr. Naja, was being a leader on this platform. I expected more from you. I felt betrayed. I felt let down. I felt, beaten by my own brother. Yeah, I still feel the same way, but I will not judge you on that. I've seen the good things you've done. It's not in my character to forget the good side of people and hold on to 1 out of 100. I will forget the 99 good things about them. So I think nobody's perfect. I was not expecting, you to be perfect. But if I was in your shoes before coming out to lambast you in your back and crucify you and chastise you in your back, judge you and pass judgment in your back, I will reach out, drop a message. Mr. Alex, I've heard from you for 5 months. This is not like you. What's going on? Are you alive? Are you okay? Please get back to me if you can. It's me, Mr. Elvis. Then I will know. I will feel that care. Even in my trying days, I will feel that care, and I will feel obligated to express myself to you and say, this is what is going on. I could even moment. It could be the darkest hour of my time. So, anyways, God took over and everything is stable now. For me, I've always said it that there is no country.
Okay, Mr. Alex, before you will give your proper submission, I'd like to respond to you. First, I want to congratulate you on your newborn baby. I'm very, very grateful to God for that. And for your dad, thank God that he survived. You have him. You know, it's not a good thing to know that one don't have a father at the same time you don't have a mother. So thank God that he survived. You know, for me not reaching out to you, that was deliberate. You know, reaching out to, even though I know I'm not that communicative when it comes to reaching out to people privately, but me not reaching out to you was deliberate. I deliberately did not. One reason, the primary reason was the last time you came here. I remember you said that, you know, you don't want to ever talk about politics anymore. You are done and dusted. Even Madam Suberry that is here with us today also mentioned the same thing, that she don't even want to watch anything to do with politics anymore. So I have to respect that. Sometimes I have some panelists here that take 3 months, 5 months for themselves. I don't reach out to them because I just want people to be, because sometimes when you reach out to people, they might think that, oh, you know, I want them to come to the panel now. As long as I already know you are fine, nothing is wrong with you, you know, then I'm good with that. So it was deliberate for me not to reach out to you, not because I was angry with you. Yes, I called you out. The reason why I called you out was since Okpebholo won, because you vanished from the platform since Okpebholo won in Supreme Court. So I was thinking that because that during that time, even till now, APC just the bad people they go. Even when I know that Mr. Alex, you know, I have never seen anything like that with him before. But human beings can change, you know, including me where they see. So when I see say so sudden, actually, I can't speak for here. You beginning to ask that, Mr. Naja, are you okay? So for you, I have to call you out. And you mentioned something that you cannot go behind my back to speak. I don't go behind people's back to speak. I called you out on a public space, which is Naija Watch. I will not call anybody privately, you know, anyhow or otherwise, or say where less or no. For me to do that, then I'll
can I respond to that, my dear brother? Can I respond to that?
Yes.
Yes, you spoke behind my back because I was not on the pan. It's a public place, but I was not there.
But
so
I know you will watch the video now. But I know you will watch the video. It's not behind your back.
So my brother, I deserve and I demand an unreserved apology from you instantly, sir. Because you and I.
I support Mr. Alex.
Wait,
no, you got to find
okay.
You got to find time. You got to find time at least. Take up for this matter, Mr. Alex. You don't get any
Mr. Before you go on, I demand an unreserved apology from you, sir.
Okay. You know, as you tell the speaker, I'll say, Mr. Alex, accept my apology. Because
which apology I give up now? Which apology?
The local passion.
You must find time, go say something.
No, the local Abacha one.
Yes.
But nevertheless,
I apology accepted. For me, I don't know how to keep things in mind. I was just laughing at the time. Let me just go. Yes, sir.
Let me quickly round up here. I want you to understand that all I said was on this live because I wanted to get your attention. I was very angry, to be honest, because what I was thinking, Okpebholo came into power, not just you, many people who were here frequently and all that, some of them vanished. We don't see them again. No one man started to mention their names now. We're not going to be like say they could create problem. Some may pan them co. We don't see them again. But it's okay. But for you, congratulations for your baby boy, and thank God for the life of your dad. It's good to have you on the show. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, thank you, my social media Ingere Unku. I say thank you for your contribution so far, for what you're doing. Thank you. Nobody's perfect, and your apologies are accepted. You know one thing I like about you, when your attention is drawn to something, you find out that yes, you do the needful, and you really do the needful. So I like your person too. My dear fellow panelists, I owe you apologies and I owe you explanations. And I was not bought. I cannot be bought by a stark illiterate who became by omission or by commission of the Electoral Commission became a governor of Providence. So I cannot stoop so low, even if I read his Stoop to Conquer those days in my jam and WAEC days. I am not in that idiosyncrasy of looking for daily bread, of Esau and porridge politics. If I wanted to do that, I would have done it on a bigger scale. I've been reached out to. I've given evidence of people reaching out to me, offering me money with private numbers. Just say yes, I will open my phone to call you. I'm securing myself. I've had all those mouth-watering offers. I'm not perfect. I cannot say I was not tempted when I'm not Jesus. Come on, even Jesus was tempted. So if I want to be bought, it's not a lousy government like Okpewolo's government. It's not a government that cannot pronounce figures to his own citizens. It's not a government that is being seen as a puppet governor. A government that has no direction. A directionless government. A government that does not know the meaning of education, infrastructure, does not know the meaning of plans or programs or policies. A government that does not have a body that controls its activities. I don't know how you reason me. Is this how you people view me, my panelists? I was holding you in higher esteem. It's me. I can't be brought over. I am not in that class. I'm up there. Intellectually, I'm up there. I may not be braggadocious about it, but it doesn't mean I'm a dummy. I'm not a dummy. Don't look at me like that. I am not Dangote or Adeleke, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just okay. Even if I live in Oshodi, okay. I'm okay. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It's not everybody can be bought. There was Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego who told the king, "Oh king, live forever. We will not bow." Okpewolo, live for 3 years or rule for 3-4 years. Unless we not bow. Just last 2 days, I forwarded a message that was also sent to me by one of the APC, people. One of those thousands of messages I get. We will offer you money in different ways. I sent it to somebody on the Nigeria Watch platform. Somebody very close to me. She may be watching now. I said this is thousands of messages I get. I know it's AP. Sometimes you find yourself in WhatsApp group and you exit yourself after insulting them, 1 or 2 times. You just exit. I get this a lot. So I am not in that class of people. Edo State has been captured, and I've said it before, and I say it again. I will not join people to do evil. I will not join multitudes to do evil. I am not such a person. Even if I am that hungry, if the worst come to worst, I will ring you, Mr. Elvis, and tell you, Mr. Ajawash, I'm hungry. Feed me for me to go to politicians. I will beg you to give me Mommy Diaspora's number. Please, if in the worst case scenario, I'll say, Madam Rita, I'm hungry. Mrs. Monisala, Black Panther, or whoever, I'm hungry for me to run to devils in human form. Have you seen the state of the roads now? They're even 10 times worse than when the past government was in power. I'm a very unbiased umpire. I am a very neutral man. You may mistake my silence for compromise. That is your own opinion. I cannot speak for you. You have your mind. You are above 18 for God's sake. If you forget all my labors, if you forget my footprints, if you forget my personality, it's okay. It's normal. But I know who I am. So Edo State, that was the credo of the formation of the prodigy called Nigeria. It was in Edo State the first Europeans came into the so-called Nigeria today through the Gelegele seaports. Edo State that produced the man that moved the first motion for Nigerian independence, Anthony Enaoro. Edo State that produced Professor, Folonsho and Bruce Ali. Edo State that produced Brigadier Ogbemudia, who developed the Midwestern region, combination of Bender State those days, with massive infrastructure. It turned the then ancient city into a state of Eldorado. Edo State that has intellectuals like one of the finest lawyers of today, the person of Michael Zekome, SAN, where a man that defeated the federal government under Buhari, and one case for Nnamdi Kanu, he was discharged even if he was not acquitted. The same Edo State is producing a man who cannot produce figures. How dare you say that I have been bought over by people like that? How dare you? With my intellectual, with my intellectual sagacity, with my moral standard, with my local standard, with my pronunciamento on this platform, with my history on this platform? Is this how low you rate me? How immoral you rate me? It's a shame. Indeed, in your thoughts, how are the mighty falling? I'll say it in God. I will publish it in the streets of Askelon. Let the daughters of the APC rejoice, and let the PDP celebrate that my own brothers, my own fellow panelists, have judged me without hearing from me. So I will not flog that much. Nobody, no party can buy me. What can buy me is ideology. What can buy me is vision. What can buy me is where you are going. What do you want to do? What are your plans, policy, programs? I've not seen it. Edo State is in a bandwagon of cartel, a criminal cartel. They come under the nomenclatures of political parties. It's just a bandwagon of thieves. Lucky Benedion, down to Osumbo, down to Oshomole, Obaseki, Nais Okpewolo. Okpewolo, may I surprise you, gentlemen and ladies? Okpewolo is not really the governor. The guy is not capable. He's not intellectually, psychologically, emotionally capable to be a governor. He cannot even be a councillor. The real governors are Oshomoles of this world. The real governors are the Izeyamus of this world. The real governors are some of the royal fathers we have in the land. Some of them, they be compromised and they are quiet. So for me, people like us who act as a social media pressure group, who speak as a voice of the voiceless, who advocate for those who cannot stand for themselves, I say Kabutu Rejetamenta. To all those fallacious fallacies, suggesting that I am Mr. Alice, with all I have done so far, that I've been bought over. I leave it to your conscience. Edo State, as we speak, has no direction. Edo State, as we speak, has no security. Edo State, as we speak, has no pipe-borne water. Edo State, as we speak, has no roads. They are fronting to us a white elephant project called the flyover, which we were all cajoled with as we speak. When it rains, we have no drainages. We have no marketplaces. Edo State is just a continuation of the past administration, of the government of Lucky Benedion, of the government of Oshomole. It's the same bandwagon. So Edos must wake up. Edos must stand up on social media. Edos must wake up in diaspora. Edos must wake up among the royal family. Edos must wake up on Nigeria's platform. Those must wake up. Intellectually, we must wake up. In the academia, we must wake up. Enough of this mess, of this madness. This is not the dream of Brigadier Ogbemudia. This was not the dream of Obakenzwa the Great, who was among those that gave birth to Nigeria as a nation. This was not the dream of the late Archbishop Benson Idahosa. This is not the dream that a panel beater, a vulcanizer, with respect to those doing that job. I mean, there are good panel beaters, there are good vulcanizers. Find himself to be a governor, and he cannot employ experts to guide him in ruling a state of 4.5 million people. So you dare say ILS has been bought? Bought by who? Bought by who? With what? For what? Food for belly, belly for food. The Bible says God will destroy both of them. Nobody is being buried with money. Ideology is what drives me. Ideology is what drives me. Compassion for the poor. Leadership enthusiasm is what drives me. If you don't see me online, reach out to me. Check on me. I'm human. I never told you I was God. I never told you I was made of steel. I never told you I'm a man who is not penetrated by the afflictions of people. Check on me instead of crucifying me. That's my point. Check on me. Drop me a message. Look for my number. My number can easily be accessed. If you can reach Mr. Elvis, you can reach me, and he knows the kind of people he will give my number to. So Edo State right now, if you, Madam Rita, thank God I caught up with you. We met and we really had a little drive around town, and you were almost in tears. I saw the, I saw the anger and the anguish written all over you. We had to cut that trip because your family was awaiting you somewhere. So and you made some videos. I hope they are clear enough for public view. Edo State has no government right now. Edo must know this. There is no government. No government is a cartel of Oshomole, Nelson Wike, Akpabio, some royal people, then Izeyamu, especially Izeyamu. Allegedly, I was told when he complained as a Benin person, they will tell you to go and meet Izeyamu that he has been paid for all Benin people. I dare to exempt myself. Izeyamu did not receive anything on my behalf. I'm not from his family. I'm from this land. Izeyamu is not more Benin than I am a Benin person. If the Ishans have made it an Ishan government, it's a shame. Nepotism, ethnicism, tribalism, at the very zenith, that is the height of illiteracy, the height of stark illiteracy. Education is not a scam. You can see that the governor has no direction. It's a government that has no plan. It's just about borrowing money, stealing money, servicing godfathers, going to kneel down in Abuja, going to kneel down in Lagos, going to hide in somewhere with the godfathers. We say government of godfathers in Edo State. That's where we are right now. So we must continue to speak like we spoke under Obaseki. We continue to, let the whole world know that Edo State has been captured. The citizens are subjected to untold hardship. It's a sorry state. Mr. Evis, you need to come to Benin. Disguise yourself. Hire a public transport, a cab, and drive around GRA. The GRA is not GRA, it's GROB, Government Reserve Bush. The potholes there are worse than the ones in Somalia. Edo State that has the highest gas deposit in the whole of West Africa. Edo State that has 4.5 million people, which is an economic, economic advantage. Edo State that produces more than 100,000 graduates annually. Edo State that is a gateway state to other states. It has now become a radical of itself because criminals keep bringing fellow criminals to power. Today, I'm not surprised that Wike opened his gutter of a mouth and said that Obaseki should not be probed. But I know Okwewolo does not have the sagacity, does not have the wherewithal, the educational wherewithal to probe Obaseki. Obaseki is a smart money doubler. He's a smart, Ponzi scheme master. He knew what to do. He has allegedly printed documents to defend himself, even against the federal government. So that is why he's not in town. He's not in sight. So, Mr. Evis, I need to end it here by saying I was not bought, I cannot be bought, and I will never be bought. And I deserve an unreserved apology from Mr. Black Panther. Black Panther, to say I am disappointed is an understatement. If after Mr. Evis, if at least there's somebody that ideologically that we are kind of identical, it should be you. I never expected you to blast me the way you did. Of course, I was trained to accept constructive criticism. You can criticize me. I'm not immortal, but there's a difference between being criticized and being lambasted unjustly without hearing my side of the story. As usual, this is my Umbolo Logomaki, and my Logomaki I live here with that logo Apache. I leave it here, Mr. Evis. Thank you for your time.
All right, Mr. Alex. Unfortunately, when I was coming to set up this broadcast today, I never knew you are coming in. I would have come with my dictionary, So this one that you just came without not notifying us, I have to play this video back later on. Hold my dictionary. I'll be taking it one by one.
I am very sorry if I put anybody in the state of harm on me. It was not intentional. I'm sorry. I
don't know if anybody have a dictionary there so that we can digest.
I think this man took my mind back to the days of Igodo.
Because
Mr. Louis,
all right,
please let me compare Godo with Alex. They're not in the same class.
All those criminals. Don't compare Mr. Alex with those criminals. Anyway, let me
please allow me. Let me just apologize to him. The way I came at him when he came, it was Mr. Alex. Take this from me. We may be from different tribes or different enclaves, but we are brothers here. And the way I spoke to you is where I was speaking to Black Panther, Mr. Jonathan. What we are doing is out of love. See, most of us are not on ground. Madam Retana, we know our situation now. But it becomes pain when we that have the voice to speak for our people, some of us are not available. I'm not always here every day. But when I see others here, it gives me joy. So, Mr. Alice, I take my apology, but I mean, we can do better also. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, before we call on the next person, I'd like to quickly add this on that it's obvious that I'm very, very happy today that I have my brother back. Me, I will call you again. If you like, take another emergency 3 months a break. I will go ask questions around the corner whether if you are sick. They say
if
no,
you are fine. Making day one day,
no, your worry. If they say it's fine, because my concern, I said it on my submission that day. Mandarita asked me, do you know if it's fine? I said, yeah, it's fine. I'll find out that it's fine. So, listen, Mr. Alex, this is a brother that have been with me for years. And I've missed these submissions because you don't know how far this kind of submissions can go. You don't know the kind of pains, the kind of headache this kind of submissions can cause our satanic politicians. So me calling you out, even there was a day I did a pre-recorded video concerning your area, Amagba. I called you out on that particular video, not only on the live broadcast. I called you out several times because I needed your attention. And for me, I will be forever disappointed. Anybody on this platform succumb to the satanism of Okpebolo, I will forever be disappointed. I'm very happy that you just mentioned that Okpebolo is not the governor of Edo State. It was put there as a puppet just to bear the name governor. The real governors of the states are like the S attached to the governor. The real governors of the state are those you just mentioned. Their main leader is Oshomole, Ize Yamu, and many others that me and you cannot mention the names. I'm happy that someone else is coming out now to put that straight. Tomorrow now I go, yes, so they call some kind of name for Edo State for this platform. I call, they say, Mr. Naija Wash, you are disrespectful. Hey, Rame. Mr. Naija Wash. Yes, it's getting close. I'm telling you guys, it's getting close. We're in the postmodernism. You cannot continue to live like the time of your father's era. No. No. Nothing is working. Look now, our state they show for now they show for screen just now. What a pathetic situation we find ourselves. And you saw that lunatic just now saying that, Kevola have just been there for 8 months. Call out Obaseki. Just imagine that statement. You see where we find ourselves. Because these people believe you need to spend 10 years to fix Nigeria. You need to spend 10 years to fix Edo State. That is the mentality most gullible Nigerians are carrying. I'm telling you, for somebody to call 8 months just, forgetting how much these people have collected for that 8 months from allocation and the internal revenue. And you called it just 8 months that we should call Obaseki. You see the kind of defensive skills that these guys are using. You see the same defensive skill they are using to protect satanic Buhari or Levi. That yes, it's not Buhari we should blame Jonathan's government. Why Tinubu's government? They say we shouldn't blame Tinubu's government, that we should blame Buhari's government. Whereas Tinubu has been in office for just 2 years. During the time of Buhari, Jonathan, and Yaradua, they borrow 180 billion. Right? No, sorry. They borrowed 80 billion naira. 3 of the administration, according to Peter Obi, unquote. Buhari, Jonathan, Yaraduas, they borrowed 80 billion naira in 3 administration. So how many years we get for that 3 administration? Can somebody quickly correct me?
Dollars, so.
Dollars, because 80 billion naira, I think it's in dollars, Mr.
Oh, sorry, 80 billion. Sorry, $80 billion. Sorry. I beg, how many years do we have in 3 of the administration? Quickly, before I move on.
That's 16 years. That's 16. No, more than 16 years. Because
no,
okay, no, it's no. Buhari is 8 years now.
Obasanjo was 8 years.
No, Obasanjo is not part of it. Obasanjo is not part of it.
Okay, from here now.
Yeah, 8. Buhari 8. That's 16 years.
No, that wasn't 8. That was 4, 3.5.
Yeah, no, Jonathan finished his term now. Jonathan finished his term.
No. Jonathan only was there for just 1 year, and he recontested one, and he ruled for 4 years. So Jonathan ruled for 5 years. So Yar'Adua ruled for 4 years, Abi, or 3 years?
No. Say 3 years. So we can say Jonathan and Yar'Adua they did 8 years, and then Buhari did 8 years. That's 16 years now.
Okay, 16 years. God bless you. 16 years. These people borrowed $80 billion in that 3 administration. Tinubu in office for 2 years, just for 2 years, have borrowed $180 billion. Una get that one? $180 billion, just 2 years. You see how people are quick to come on air, to lambast on us, to defend their satanic leaders. My brother, Mr. Alex, God bless you. I'm happy to have you back, to be honest. I can say that I can use the word I was jealous. I don't see you. And I was worried. I don't know if, because it can happen if they don't buy you. Yes, that's me. Yeah, it can happen. You know, because even though I know, he just assured us now that it can never be bought. I like to that assurance. It's just like marriage. You need to continue to assure your wife. Hold on. You need to continue to assure your wife, your husband, how much you love them. The love needs to be renewed every 6 months or every year. Call your wife, look into her eyes, say, my wife, I love you. Call your husband when he's going to work or he came from work, say, look at me, I love you. It's assurance. We need to renew it. If not, just the assume, say, my wife knows I love her now. And you know they talk. My husband knows I love her now. I nothing to talk about. No. That is what my brother just did now. I apologize anyhow I called you out. Prospectively, if it happens again, I will still call you out over and over and over again. We must stick together and speak in one voice, not to allow these people to dismantle us. God bless you, my brother. I appreciate you. Now let those your baby grammar where you use. Now go try.
Yeah, Mr. Evans, so once again, I want to apologize to you and other people that did not understand my vocabulary. I want to say Efkaristopoli. I'm sorry about that. It's not intentional.
You see your life now. Who should come be a potpourri for inside now?
Which kind of well be this now? Trouble with you today.
Me no understand. You say they apologize. You say scalapopori. What's that?
You speak any grammar you don't understand, and just ask me. I'll give you the meaning. Just ask me.
No, which one can be a scalapopori? Anyway, let's move on. I appreciate everyone.
But if you allow me 1 second,
quickly.
That person that made that statement about the ordinary 8 months, right? That means that person does not have plan for their life, because in 8 months they write work, they write jam. In 8 months you can build a house. In 8 months you can tie roads. In 8 months you can build a. So that means that person is just existing. They are existing without a plan for their life. And their
8 months just. Anyway, Sir Louis, you have the floor. Talk to us. 8 minutes, sir.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening. It's actually unfortunate that Nigeria is going from bad to bad. It's not really getting better. If things were working, then we can make reference to how things were, and say, okay, we're once in darkness, now we're seeing the light. But fortunately, the darkness seems to be getting more darker. And I don't know, I'm beginning to look for, because this tunnel we are in, I don't think the light is anywhere close. It's far away. It's really unfortunate that, we are still experiencing the current situation in the country, economically, politically, and all that, and we're talking about it. Let me start by, sending my, condolences to Mrs. Susan Paul, right? Please, my condolences on your cousin. There's a lot happening in the country right now. A few days ago, I was watching a video by Justice Suleiman about Dangote truck, and also this girl, I think Fino. I saw a video about her sister. The legs are being amputated as she's still at the hospital. There have been several incidents before about Dangote. If these people were not having large social media presence, I doubt if this current situation would have been brought to the public the way we're experiencing it now. Back in the days, they were swept under the carpet, and I don't think Dangote did proper compensation to those families. These are just what we're going through in the country, where just few individuals are really at the expense of the mass majority of the Nigerian people. First, I'll also touch on what you talked about, Mr. Heavis. Said some people from the clan of the Igbos are fighting Peter Obi. And when I heard that, I felt like, so well, of course, it's expected that everyone should support a man from that part of the country who wants to actually make Nigeria work, if truly they love the country. But unfortunately, it's not happening. And democratically, if you look at it from the point of democratic view, you understand that it's not an entitlement for everyone to support him. People will have their opinions. That's democracy for you. People will come out to oppose you. I think when Barack Obama was running, as the first black democratic candidate in the United States, there were also so many blacks who were Republicans. One would have expected all to say, the first black man, let's support him. People can have that political stand. But I think the case of Nigeria is different, because people who are opposing Obi are not opposing Obi because they have a different political ideology to make the system work. They are opposing Obi because they do not want the country to work. So I think that's why the Nigerian one is different. They don't want the country to work, because if the country works, it's not going to favor their fraudulent business. And with that, of course, you're going to have people from APC and PDP coming together, everybody trying to fight a man who, for me, I think is the best of all I've seen so far. Because if that man had so much skeletons in his cupboard, fighting a man like Tinubu, they would have used it to rob him, because the APC people are very good at propaganda. They would have gone deep to bring out everything. So now the man is still standing. It's just like the last of the Mohicans, still standing, and still they cannot bring him down. So I applaud him for that. I'm going to continue fighting, but my only fear is that I think it was yesterday or a few days ago when I think it was my mother H.O. that said something about if Obi can actually fight them. That Obi was saying it's not going to probe anybody. And she was saying if Obi finally becomes a president and it doesn't do that, that Obi shouldn't come in at all. I said, well, sometimes what I see is you don't come out to say everything. I think saying everything is not wise. You don't just come out to say, I think that was a mistake Showore made then. Showore was just coming out, I'm going to arrest you when I become a president. I'm going to arrest you. I think that was not wise. Obi, to me, I think he's playing a very smart move, because there's some wisdom attached to what he's doing. This man is not just one guy that just finished or relocated to Nigeria and want to run for president. He was a governor for some years. So you understand the Nigerian political scene. You understand how to deal with these people. Because if you begin to talk too much, that will actually affect his chance becoming the president. So there are sometimes some things he will hold to himself. He has his personal policies. He has his personal vision for the country. And when God's willing, when he becomes a president, I guess he will do those things. So let's be patient and let's work really hard, because where we stand today, it requires a huge work. Nigerians are very difficult people. Nigerians are difficult. Many don't even know why they support who they support. Some of them are just there because this man is from my tribe, and who the man is doing nothing. I'll say, I don't care if the man walk or not walk, as far as he come from my tribe, make it there. And that is you begin to wonder how people reason. According to some people, they'll say these people just have a big head. But unfortunately, there's no brain in that head. What they have in that head is hydraulic, because they don't think. And when I was just reading something a few days ago, I came across a post that made reference to a man we all know by the name Che Guevara. They said when Che Guevara was captured in his hideout, after being reported by a shepherd. Someone asked the shepherd in astonishment, he said, how could you betray a man who spent his whole life defending you and your rights? The shepherd simply replied, he said, it's war and the enemy frightened my sheep. Can you imagine? That's the reason why he reported him, because his war frightened your sheep. So you did see the bigger picture of it was actually fighting for your rights. Do you understand? And I also read further. They say years later in Egypt, the great leader Mohammed Karim resisted the French campaign led by Napoleon Bonaparte. We know Napoleon Bonaparte after the French Revolution. But after he was captured, he was sentenced to death. Napoleon summoned him and said, I regret having to execute a man who defended this country as bravely as you did. And I don't want history to remember me as someone who killed heroes who fought for their homeland. Therefore, I will pardon you in exchange for 10,000 gold coins as compensation for the soldiers we lost. Mohammed Karim smiled and said, I don't have enough, but I have debt owed to me by merchants exceeding 100,000 gold coins. Napoleon gave him time. So he went to the market, shackled and surrounded by occupation soldiers, carrying hope in those for who he had sacrificed. But not a single merchant responded. Instead, they blamed him for destruction of Alexandria and deterioration of their economic conditions. Mohammed Karim returned to Napoleon broken-hearted, and Napoleon said to him, I will not execute you because you fought us. He said, but because you sacrificed your life for cowardly people who mattered more than the freedom of their homeland. So he said, I will not execute you because you fought us, but because you fought for cowards. So that is why we execute you. So you see, Nigerians are people who are driven by cowardice. Nigerians don't even know what they want. Because if Nigerians truly know what they want, they will come out to actually resist when being faced by by a system of government that is not actually working against their progress. By some few individuals, how much will the money that is given to you to elect a party that is coming out, a party that is coming to power, and they will not serve you? So that a little token that we give it to you to come and cast the vote is exactly what will survive you. Do these people reason at all? So we have a long way to go, because at the end of the day, we are talking. Of course, we'll continue to speak, because this talking here actually is making a big meaning. Lots of people are listening to us, and even those on ground are listening to us, but election is fast approaching. And how are we going to actually make sure we get it right? We have a lot to do. The constitutional reform is there, electoral reform is there. There's so much, because at the end of the day, these are just the symptoms, everything we're talking about. We have to deal with the main problem. Because if we don't deal with the problems, forget it, because we shouldn't just focus on attacking the symptoms, but the main problem that brings out the symptoms. Now, back to Edo State. I said this before. I said, the problem of Benin City started from the government of Lucky Igbenedion. That was exactly when this problem started. These people came into power. They did just some little project with substandard materials, and they pocketed lots of money. They left Oshomole at Osumbo. Osumbo was not allowed to stay for a long time. Oshomole came in. When Oshomole came, what did Oshomole say? Oshomole said, GROA is full of rich people. He said, let them repair their road. He said, the rich people, they have money. Let them maintain their roads. Then what did he do? He spent billions upon billions of naira doing some road dualizations. Of course, those roads, though I applaud him for doing that, but let's come to look at it. Those roads did not actually need those kind of. If you actually want to look at the amount of money that were budgeted for those projects, Shomole would be in prison. Don't worry about the stormwater project. The amount of bill Shomole took, how much was left when Okigbenjo handed over to Osumbo? What was the budget of Edo State and the amount of debt Edo State was owing? But when Oshomole handed over to Obaseki, Edo State was owing billions of naira. Because Oshomole took so much money for the stormwater project, and that project was not executed. So Edo State was long abandoned. A government just comes, do one road, and that road becomes, everybody on social media are shouting, oh, they are praising him for just one road, or maybe 2 or 3 roads at the expense of many other roads. So, we've not been fortunate to have good government. Let me just say it. Since 1999, when Lucky Bendoki would not be fortunate. If Lucky Bendoki was like Donald Duke, or maybe someone that associated him also came in to follow up the vision, the foundation that was laid, probably will not be where we are today. So, like this woman, like the lady said earlier on, Edo State used to be very, very beautiful. I grew up in Benin. When we go there today, the roads are bad. I was there 2023 when I drove past Government House. There was a huge flood because it rained. And I was saying to my brother, if the front of the Government House can be like this, Government House just by the golf course, there was huge, the road was covered with water. The front of the Government House is like this. So there's a big problem. And now we have kidnappers in different parts of the villages. There's no good, the government has not actually for once sat down to say, okay, no, the Nigerian police are not doing a better job because the police, we don't have a huge numbers of police. Police are being paid by politicians and banks and some big men and some big pastors. So how many police do we really have that are working? Very few. And they are not enough to provide security for a particular community, let alone the entire state. So what they need to do is to empower the vigilantes, empower those vigilantes, make sure they are well organized. That is the only way we can provide security, but no, they're not doing it. They are doing nothing. Because if we had better vigilantes, they were working, the young man that was kidnapped and killed, probably that would have happened. So, we have people who, we unfortunately, we do not have governors yet. You said we have, not the governor, it's Yamu and others. These people, why?
1 minute later, 1 minute. Thank you.
Right now, we still have some bunch of individuals, some duplicitous individuals who come to, who are people who become the governor, and these governors serve their own purpose, and not the entire state. And the people are not rising up against these dubious individuals. I'm so appalled and angry when I see the state of the country. Looking at the roads are not developed, the dilapidated buildings and everything. Lots of abandonment in most of infrastructures in the state. Where do we start from? How do we actually grow weight in a state like that? Do you think foreign investors will come to do what? The only people that will come are the Chinese people go anywhere. They will just come take what they want to take and go away. I think I was watching on Arise television this morning. The Nigerians reported that were abused by the Chinese workers. Of course, that happens a lot. So, talking about kidnapping, talking about the Chinese abusing Nigerians on the Nigerian soil or on the African soil. I mean, because we don't have leaders. So I don't know how we're going to get it right in the next coming election. The by-election that just happened in Edo State, that is still a replica of what will happen because they just keep building on what the template they've already. There's a template already. The template is rig it, and rig it. That is it. That's the template. So the Nigerians, we need to wake up. Understand if we truly want Nigeria, truly want a country, we want to sit down, just keep looking at that to continue to cheat us and put all their messiah complex of thinking they are doing us good by some crumbs they put on the ground for some dubious individuals, some brainless idiots that go on and singing their praise on social media. Please, I'm really appalled right now. I'll talk later. Thank you.
All right, Sir Louis, thank you so much for that emotional and vibrant submission. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Before I will come to the next person, which is Mother Patricia, I would like to let me quickly show these videos here so that anybody that want to take it with their own submission, you can. Those of you that have given your submission already, you can take it as a final submission. Let's start from here. Today, just 2 hours ago, another trailer. Remember yesterday, trailer bite another 3 people in Edo State. While last week, trailer, also hit a bike that involved Fina's sister. Today, 2 hours ago, trailer bite these dozens in Edo State.
This is an accident that just happened less than 30 minutes ago. Trailer fall on top of people. All the people when say they shout for morning, I say now Ogunere go help me kill. Trailer just destroyed another set of people. Today's date is August 18, 2025 p.m. As I'm talking to you, that they count how many people don't die for Ekpoba Slope. That they count casualties for Ekpoba Slope. We were screaming this morning that these motherfuckers should not be driving during the day. These idiots should not be plying the road that normal people go through. They say I too they shout. Some people family they on that trailer. So I'm not sure say they don't bring all of them come outside finish. They are still talking about the protest in Auchi. More nonsense. Hey, everybody come outside, oh. Trailer don't fall on top of people for over slope. Trailer one ton, they try dodge small motor. Now it hits motor, fall on top of people with shade markets. As I'm talking to you, they count who die and who they are alive. If you know person where they around, they call and make you check on them. Governor Mondo Babolo, it's time you say something. Another set don't go down. It's time you talk. I know they wish you may you fellow because you failing, I don't state failing. Like that though, we not fail. But this pain is one too many. This madness is one too many. Another one don't happen for over slope. For Nigeria, and nothing like emergency. So I'm sure those people are there at the mercy of God. My people, trailer don't fall again, no. It be like play. It be like say the joke. Oh, you're not waiting to go sell for news just now. Jesus Christ. My friend called me just now. She dey shake. She dey cry. It happened for her front. Go. I don't know whether my tell her may back may not go again. Cause the one when we say now if a rush will not kill you, trailer go kill. If you escape trailer, police go hold you. If you escape police, kidnappers go catch you. You escape kidnappers, cultists go kill you. That's been lurking around everybody. As long as you answer the name Nigeria, people of God, as you they watch this video like this, no say that they pack dead body for over slow. Yes, now they have permission extension for Benin City. Trailer don't fall on top of another set of people. How long we go continue like this? More now help us beg go Babolo. Help us beg the government to stop these people. These people are killing us. Hey! Now, living in this country should be among the 7 ways to die. God help us.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm here for 2 reasons and 2 reasons alone. First of all, I'd like to say my condolences to the victims of the recent accident that occurred in Auchi. And I also like to say condolences to victims of time past, the families of those victims. I'd like to say my condolences. Now, first off, I'm here for 2 reasons, like I said earlier on. I remember when Peter Obi went to Edo State for something good, to support the people of Nigeria. Let me use the word Nigeria and the people of Edo in Nigeria. The governor came out within hours, within a short time, and made an announcement, criticizing what Peter Obi did. Now, a recent accident that just happened, I've been expecting the governor to come outside and talk about it because why? It is our own people. It is Edo. You understand? This one will be outside package. Now inside Edo, this thing happened. But somehow, there's nothing, in short, nothing has been said about it. Now people are outside on the street protesting on the street of Edo State. You understand? I expect the government to come out and show solidarity and tell them this is what we plan on doing. Dangote has made so much money. It is easy for him to come and liaise with all the old governors and make a route for his trucks to always pass. How can a truck be passing where there are students and other things? What is the state even doing about all these things? Are we just relaxing? Is everything politics for us? Because if we're acting like this, then it is just politics. For the government to even come outside doing Peter Obi, then it's politics. They're trying to do rivalry between the APC and the ABC. Man, that's just bullshit. This is real life. We put these people in power. But in return, you guys come out and take armored cars to protect yourself from these same people that put you in power. Are we your enemies? Please. This is getting too much. This Dangote trucks. Please. Dangote, talk liaise to these people. Find a way to, put your truck on a particular route and on a time base. You can't move during the day anytime you like. Please, they should address this. His Excellency, the governor of Edo State, please, my leader, address this thing. This is not making sense anymore. Every day we are putting our lives at risk. We go out thinking we are going to make our daily bread or make a living or try and go and get something. Our life get cut short because of reckless driving. Because after all these accidents happen, somehow they vanishes. The case vanishes. Nobody even hears about them. Man, please, it is getting too much. My condolences once more. God bless the people of Edo State.
All right. The last video that I have here, so that you guys can take, this one is about 20 seconds. Okay, but 35 seconds long video. Watch this.
Yes, give him the money back. Yes, stop. Shut. Give him that money back. Go and give him back. Commander. Give him the money back. Come, why did you collect money from him? Why did you take money from him? Did you buy anything from him? Did you buy anything from the driver? No. So why did you collect money from him? Why did you collect money from him? Shut up your mouth. Who is your commander? Go like this. Go like this. Why did you collect money from him? The other day, CP Imo State Aboki went round warning the whole vehicles. The drivers, what is going on? Can't we do things right? Can't we do things right? Don't worry.
All right. Those 3 videos, I thought I should bring it here. You know, let me return some calls quickly back. You know, I know to this broadcast, some people don't wait tired, but they're not going to understand with us. So, Olumide, please, you have just 2 minutes. Go straight to the point. Good evening to you.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. 2 minutes.
So, you know, I want to speak to you, to the panelists and everybody. You know, it's very, very funny, you know. Why are we all acting surprised at what is going on? Why are we all lamenting and pretending like we weren't expecting this? You know, it is so surprising that what people just want to come on here and start lamenting and cursing and swearing. When is this going to be enough? You know, why do we like to pretend? When the election was rigged in 2023, we saw it all, the brazen disrespect for the people living in that space, you know, and there were by-elections that came shortly after that. What preparation did those who are claiming that the country can still function, like the obedience, like you yourself, you know, and your fellow panelists here, Alex, Patricia, and all of you there, Mr. Jonathan, what preparation did you people make to prevent and to making sure that when INEC told you that it was a glitch, what preparation did they make to make sure that that glitch didn't happen again? When they brazenly conducted sham elections, and now they are conducting another series of sham elections, you are here complaining. Complaining about what? What are you complaining about? You know, it's just unfortunate that this is the way we want to go about it. And then when some of us are saying that we don't have any hope, there's no hope for that place. With the way things are going right now, you castigate us, you condemn us. Have we not said all of this from the beginning? But the unfortunate thing is that all of us they chop the breakfast. Whether we mean well, whether we don't mean well, now all of us they chop the breakfast. But unfortunately, those who are stealing and killing our people, who have no regard for the rule of law, who do not want sanctity and peace to prevail, don't give a damn as long as they send the money.
Thank you, sir.
You know, so you also stop this pretense and everybody needs to get together and say this is enough of all this. We can't have a country, we can't have a civilized society with all this nonsense going on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Olumide, one thing you must understand is that for me, I wasn't complaining. Complaining of what? I'm saying that I don't have hope for 2027. Me, I don't pass the level of complaining when there's nothing was put in place to change the narrative or to change the situation of INEC. Why should I be complaining? I'm not complaining. I'm only telling people that I don't have faith, I don't have hope for 2027, except this whole thing is ironed out. So that's it. Madam Patricia, thank you very much, man, for your long wait. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Okay, you are not there. Mr. Jonathan, please talk to us. Thanks for your long wait. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Hello, Mr. Elvis. I greet you. Thank you for the thank you for the yeah. Anyway, it's good. You know, one is the opportunity to be engaged with other stuff. But that's good. God bless you for the good work you are doing. I greet you. My fellow panelists, I greet you all. God bless you all greatly. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you, man. God bless you greatly, and all the callers and all the commenters. I greet everyone. God bless you all greatly. You are welcome. And let me first of all use this opportunity also to, express my sincere condolences to Madam Suberry on the loss of our father and our cousin. I pray that God will give you the strength, you and your family, the strength and the fortitude to go through this period. It's unfortunate. That's the space that we are. And with respect to your cousin, it's so unfortunate. And let me quickly respond to Mr. Olumide as well. I think you got it wrong in your characterization. There is nothing like pretense. I think that was a bad choice of words. You got it wrong there. Expressly wrong. There is nothing like pretense. You see, pretense is like categorizing the same thing like hypocritical. And that is not the case. So that is the reason why I said you are wrong. It is about bringing it out. It is about saying it the way it is, so that people can know what is going on. So for me, I'll speak for myself. Any other person also can speak for himself or herself, but maybe I think I have some rights to some extent to speak on behalf of the platform, so to say. But largely I will speak for myself. So if you don't say anything, it simply means that you have called it a day. You have surrendered to the criminality. So it is important to continue to talk. So there is nothing like pretense. So we got to continue to say it. We got to continue to put it out there. We're not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. Every opportunity that I have, every platform that I have the opportunity and I have the time, I will say it. The shortcomings of the ruiners of Nigeria. So I'll just leave that there. I just want to say this on just 2 or 3 things that I just want to pick on, which is today there was this news. I think that news came out yesterday. As a matter of fact, it was Friday when Nuru Ribadu talked, he had a press conference that 2 of the terrorist leaders, had been arrested by the government. You see, yes, Nigeria is a country of lies, it's a country of deception, and it is a government of propaganda. So it is one thing to arrest terrorists. It is another thing to bring them to justice in the most efficient, the swiftest of process. It should be so, if you really want to show that, because now you'll be telling us that you are investigating. You take Nigerians for granted and for fools. Just this past week, we saw the speed at which the lady that had this face-off at with Ibom here. By my own estimate, it was less than 10 hours. They brought her to court, even though a crooked magistrate decided to take up the case out of his jurisdiction. But the speed at which they brought her there and get her reprimanded, all done within 10 hours. You came out on Friday that you have arrested two terrorists, two top terrorists by your own estimate that these are the leaders. Friday. And I want to believe that it wasn't that Friday that they were arrested. Perhaps maybe 24, 48 hours earlier than that Friday. Today is Monday. Where are they? We are not seeing them in any court of law. At the minimum, you have to let them give them fear.
They are pulling off. They are pulling off.
Show us that there is rule of law. Yes, in Nigeria. Whether they are terrorists or they are not terrorists, whether they are spy people or they are not spy people, they still has the right to fear prosecution, fear trial. By now, they should be in court by today. But we know it's all a sham. You people should hear this, and the Nigerian media should speak to it. It's all a sham. At the end of the day, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. With the rate of insecurity in Nigeria, and you are able with the rate of the level of insecurity. Somebody just today. The only thing is that, do you know how deep somebody lost a family member? The thing is that Nigerians don't express it until it happens to them. With the rate of insecurity that is happening in that country for years now, more than a decade, and you came out to announce that you have arrested two of the leaders. Where are they? 4 or 5 days later, where are they? We're not seeing them. You are not making them a scapegoat to show them to Nigerians that yes, we are working. So it's all a sham. You can say all you want to say. It's all a sham. At least for now, it's all a sham. That is why you are so deceptive, Nuru Ribadu. And the justice system. When Dele Farotimi said he wrote in his last book, Nigeria and its criminal justice system, you all came after him. It's a crooked system. And I'm so, for this very one, I'm so angry. I'm honestly, as a Nigerian, because the deception is at another level, unimaginable. With the depth of insecurity that we have in that country. In fact, in a normal climate, it is the president, because it's a win for him. They are not serious. They don't take us. It is the president that should come and brag about this. It's the president that will have to come out on national TV, a national broadcast, that two of them have been arrested. It should be a win. But we're not seeing that. So it's just a sham. You know, we're seeing this is a sham, is a soap opera. We've seen the video before. I just hope that they will not release them or perhaps rehabilitate them back into the society. We will not be surprised if that should happen. And with respect to the by-election that took place this past weekend, I think I said all that I have to say on that. But the most important thing for me, again, is a testament to the fact that 2027 is a no-show, already a no-show. And I said it yesterday, and I'm glad that I believe it was Madam Rita I was listening to. I think she amplified it again today. I believe she's been saying it, but I came to that conclusion by this weekend. I came to that, and I'm going to be saying it every day, as long as God gives me breath. Mr. Peter Obi is the best as of today for Nigeria, the political space. If you know you are better than him or you have something better to offer, throw yourself in. Come out and let Nigerians see you. But for today, amongst them, Mr. Peter Obi is the best that Nigeria has, is the best that can come today that will bring any hope for Nigeria at all. However, I am not campaigning for him in 2027, no. I am not. I am not campaigning for him in 2027. I'm not here.
Mr. Jonathan, can you give me 5 seconds from your time, please?
Okay, please go ahead.
Yes, it's good to hear from you. It's been a while. I heard your verbosity. For, like you just said, for me, 2027 is out of it. Nigerians must demand what is going on in their country. Looking at the state of the country, we should not think about 2027. Without electoral reform, with this should be the major talking point across board.
Yeah.
For me, we should not discuss it. And finally, Madam Soberi, on the loss of your loved ones, I say my sincere, my deepest condolence. I would say polycrima, my deepest sympathy, and may God grant you the strength to go through this time. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not going to campaign. I would prefer to be just to stay on the sideline and see how if the status quo, if everything we have now continue to persist, if the issue of the electoral reform is not taken head on. Somebody said also today, I heard somebody who said that electoral reform, please, he said, I want to try to paraphrase him. He talked about the IRF. I think he was saying that it does not matter. They will still rig. They will still rig the election. Even if we have the electoral reform and the IRF is mandatory, and they will still rig the election. No, these politicians are smarter than that. If in Nigeria, since you and I know it, on election days, there is a law, no vehicular movement. There is no vehicular movement on election day in Nigeria. It's a standard, even though it is not written, but it's a standard convention. The same thing can apply also. On election day in Nigeria, if you don't have any business to do with voting, nobody can see you 500 meters away from the polling station. We are too smart. It doesn't take me like a moment to figure out, okay, these are solutions. And people can still come up even with better solutions around this. So that nobody will come with 20 million naira on election day. Do you know how to carry what it takes to carry 20 million naira? Do you know what it takes to even carry 5 million naira in Nigeria? At least we need a bag. You can't shovel it. Even if you wear babariga, you shovel it 5 million inside babariga, and it will still take a little bit of effort. So those are the ways to stop it, because and if you don't have any business to do on election day, you will be arrested if you are there. But in Nigeria, we saw them on Saturday. The whole place was rowdy. People were just walking around and polling at different polling stations with money, buying votes, and we still want to go into 2027 with the same trend. How? We are not morons. If you know that 2027, you are not, because the thing is this. See, Mr. Ivy, see, let me just take this 10 seconds to round up. Let me just, you see, there is nothing like fair election in Nigeria. It's not going to happen in 2027. We saw it this past weekend. A fantastic opportunity for the opposition to test run the system, but they failed, meaning that they have no intention to change the system. they also want to benefit from the criminal crooked system to get into power. And when they do that, they will never change it. They will never change it. Mr. Elvis, I will leave it there. Thanks.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. I appreciate you, sir, for your submission. God bless you, sir. I would like us to, before I come to the next person, I'd like to take this call here. The next person is going to be Tiobala. Yes, after Tiobala, we'll have our final submission. Yeah, good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from?
Good evening, Niger. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, sir. Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, this is Chooks or Chris. The last time I called, I used Chris. I'm also Chooks too. I'm calling from Maryland, US.
Okay, sir.
Thank you for the good work you've been doing. I appreciate it. And there are a lot of people watching your channel, even if they're not coming on online. There are people watching it. You're going far to the end of the world.
Thank you, sir.
You're going around the world. Okay, keep the good work. Sometimes when you speak the truth, you think people are not hearing you. People are hearing you. The truth will go far. They say truth is bitter. Keep speaking it. And another thing I want to let you know, the people spoiling the Igbo land are the political nuisance elite. They are the one. Because they don't want P2B to come on board. And because all of them, they know that if P2B is on board, they will not have any space again. That is why they are frustrating his effort. But guess what? Truth will continue to speak. So the truth will continue to be enlightening. They will be put to shame. One day, even if P2B does not come to become president, somebody better than P2B will emerge very soon. We know Nigeria will be a better place. We will keep fighting. If all of us can put hands together to become, to speak truth to the power, guess what? One day, this bad elite will be wiped away. We cannot keep quiet and allow them to continue this havoc they are doing. We all in abroad, we are not enjoying it. We love our home. We love our country. And we'll continue to love that country, Nigeria. Thank you. And have a blessed evening.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, Mother Patricia, I called you before. You did not answer us that time. Are you available to speak now? Talk way. Look like say they sleep.
Yeah, we don't sleep, honestly. I'm not
but if you want to talk on the broadcast, you don't need to show to us that you were already sleeping.
I beg. No verse. But you know firewood. Though. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Mommy Diaspora, good evening. Panelist, good evening. No. I didn't want to join before, but I decided to join when I heard was it Shehu Sani that was lambasting on the Canadian court for what he said about Nigeria. I don't know what do they expect? What do they expect from the outside world? You know, why would Nigeria not become the talk or be the talk of the day or whatever? Is it Donald Trump that said shit? Why would it not become? He's talking about Nigeria being 230 million. Where did they get that figure from? Wasn't not the figure that they allotted to you people? Well, since when did you have a census? When you do a head count of the people that are in your country, for you to be boasting that even that you are 230 million? Where did you get that figure from? It wasn't not the same shit. Wasn't not the same people. Are they not the same people that told you how many you are? Are you not ashamed? Why would they not tell you that you are APC and PDP, they are criminal entity? I've been awaiting they call them. Why would they not tell you like that? Do you have a brain of your own? The statistic that you are using to sing every day, to rub it in our eyes and in our face and in every of our body, are you the one that generated it? Is it not what they told you? So what do you have to show? What do you have to show for? What have you to really offer apart from individuals doing doing what God gave them to do. The government, if it's the government aspect, what can they show? What do they want to take boast? What can you boast of? What can you boast of? So if they name you APC and PDP as a terrorist organization, don't you people does that name befit you people? I think it befits you. Both APC and PDP, yes now. PDP not been affected there before since 1999. Eh? The little gains what we think they will make, is that supposed to be the gains? Is that gains or what? So what are we talking about? So Sheikh Usani enter house, make a like Margarita say enter house when you go sit down and you think about your life. Anybody, how dare you challenge Canada? The Canadian courts saying that APC and PDP, they are the terrorist organization. How dare you? When come on Ukraine here where they fight war, bring food, they give una food, una they take. What are you talking about? Ukraine where they for under war, they are fighting war, yet they are feeding you. They send you food and you collect. Later you tell me
just for emphasis sake, maybe can I ask you that you say Ukraine gave Nigerians grain and they are under war? For emphasis sake, and Sheikh Usani did not see that. God bless you.
No. So hey God. So is it by your population? What good is it to say you be 230 where you say anywhere you go, you are like a laughing stock? People don't even want to associate with you. How many are Canadian? How many are Canadian? How many are they? If it's by your population. Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Norway, how many are they? How many? But you hear their name everywhere. There's no way you can talk down these 5.5 million people, a country.
Madam
like
Patricia.
No way. Eh?
Please just
Talk
10
to
seconds.
me.
Please, if you allow me. You know, this one that you're talking, you know why I didn't touch it? There's no time. But you mentioned something. You said Ukraine gave Nigeria food, which is a fact. They collected it. Canada, between 2022 to date, Canada has given Nigeria 277 million Canadian data information in assistance. They collected that, right? 277 million.
They go Babiana. They carry play, they go.
But they can condemn. You know, they are ignorant and clueless.
I don't want to talk again. Make I leave him. I don't already make my point. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I will leave him there.
No, madam, don't leave it. What you said now. I mean, it's a laudable comment. Ukraine is under war. They gave Nigerians grain. Sheikh Usani did not come and say why we collect from them.
Shameless people.
Now, Mr. Jana just run almost Canadian government has given Nigeria. So Sheikh Usani did not come and say don't collect. But when they said Nigeria when they say APC and PDP are terrorists, Sheikh Usani came out and was speaking global clarity. You see, foolish man. Madam, God bless you. Thank you very much.
I leave out there, make that one don't reach. That one are food for thought for them. Make them go think about their life. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'm grateful.
All right, Mother Patricia, thank you very much, ma. Thanks for that citing and thanks for the submission. Okay, the last person on the panel is Tiobala. Okay, Black Panther, you joined us as well. All right, hold on, Tiobala, please. Tony Africa, you are calling back, sir. Quickly talk to 1 minute.
I know that today is a special show, sir.
1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, 1 minute. So, thank you very much, sir. So, I just want to respond to my brother, our brother Jonathan, that what Olumide was saying is that it's just the lamentation that is going on right now. You see, Oganajawa is fed up. I am fed up. Alice is fed up. It's a situation where, our sister lost his dad. We cannot just drive from have a cover from Benin to go and help her to celebrate and chop at the yam. in Ibanke. Maybe I don't forget that kind of country. It's in Kwara State right now. Many Yoruba people have no villages again. Towns and villages have been vacated. You know, so that is not a country that you expect to come and regulate. Nobody can regulate the country. The country has been damaged beyond repair. That's what Olumide was trying to tell you guys. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, Chobala, you have this.
Mr. Elvis.
Mr. Elvis,
Hello,
Mr. Chobala, sorry, Mr. Chobala.
Okay,
Madam Suberi, oh, I commiserate with you for the loss. May God strengthen you and all the rest of your family at this difficult time.
Thank you, ma.
Because yes, I really commiserate with you. I beg take heart and all your siblings and all your family, and even as people go ahead with the preparation of all whatever you need to do. The Lord will guide you people, and it will be successful. God will protect you. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Sorry, I beg again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, Chobala, you, Mr. Jonathan, you also called me.
Mr. Tiobala, sorry, just a few seconds. I want to respond to the caller also, the last caller. You are mixing, you are comparing orange and apples together. When you counter propaganda, the way to counter propaganda is to speak out. This issue of a court tagging Nigerian major political parties as terrorists, and the media and the government came out to twist and spin the narrative. Well, if you want to keep quiet, you can keep quiet. So talking about it is not just pretending, or no, you have to, because that is propaganda. You have to counter it. And when it comes to the real issues facing Nigeria, we are not just talking, also preferring solutions as well on how to move forward, what we need to do. So those are two different things there. We cannot keep quiet and allow this crooked system in Nigeria, with the help of the media, to twist this narrative right in front of our eyes. No, it won't.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Chobala, talk to us, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you, everyone on the comment section, Mommy Diaspora, and everyone on the panel. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Alex, first of all, I'm sorry for your mom loss, and also thank God for your dad. And congratulations to you as well for your new born. Madam Shuberry, thank you. Very sorry for your loss once again. Thank you for making yourself available on the panel today. May God continue to bless you. Having said that, I really do not want to join people who are propagating this idea of saying Nigeria will not work. I don't want to join you guys. Nigeria is the only country we have. Yes, we may have the reason why most of us are supporting that division and all of that. Like one of the callers that called in, this is what he continues saying, especially during 2023 general election, Obi cannot win, Nigeria will not work, what is Obi going to do? All those negative talk, one way or the other, have a way of shaping people's mind and going towards any general election. Nigeria will work on the condition that the Nigerian people actually make it as a point of duty for them to come outside and vote. In my own opinion, that is the only way. Because the current House of Assembly, National House of Assembly or wherever, and the president, whatever be, whether electoral law that you are going to put in place, he's not going to sign it. It's just going to be like Buhari, maybe during his second term, before he will not sign any law, because he is also a player in this game, rather in this election coming up in 2027. So he may not want to go and sign anything that will definitely be against him. And knowing fully well that many Nigerians are against this APC government. That is why the destiny of that nation lies in our own hands. And how we're going to do that is when we all come out en masse. By coming out en masse, because if you check this by-election, many Nigerians are complaining, but majority of them form too big that they will not just want to go and vote on election day. It doesn't concern me. And when they say that, their younger ones, you see them, they'll just come after all. My elder brother or my sister said that it doesn't concern me. Let me just go. They will not just go and collect money. Majority of the people that are collecting, go and check them. Young people, they just feel that after all, you know. Why? The majority of the people in the country, especially the so-called the middle class that is no longer there, those set of people, and the so-called educated ones, refuse over the years to come out to come and cast their votes. Because what the ruling APC are banking on right now is the situation whereby many people will not come out. We have over 80 or 70 million Nigeria will register voters. Where are they? Nigeria is the only nation with how many? 250 over 200 million persons. You will only have 20 or 20 to 30 million people coming out to vote. What are we doing? At the end of the day, we will still be blaming the foreigner that the one responsible for our own predicament and all of that. That is the more reason I will not buy into that idea. Because nobody is stopping us, we as a citizen, to come out to vote. Because that is where the problem lies as we speak today. If not, the person of Okpe who have gotten that the audacity to come into power, because he believes there is somebody at the center that he's banking on. And looking at the by-election, they also bank on that center just to score a political point. So if we can get that result, because now you show a video regarding this issue of Dangote and many other trucks, and even the so-called kidnapping and unlifing of citizens in the country. Let me start with that vehicle. For any vehicle to ply any road, at least it's supposed to pass that roadworthiness test. If it is not, anything happen, they will take that person to court and the appropriate law will take effect. Because we don't have rule of law in the country, we don't have that person at the center to really show that body language, whereby every other person will follow. That is where we find ourselves where we are today. It is going to continue, especially when we have people at the top who are corrupt, especially at the federal level. It's not going to happen because we all as a person or as a citizen of the country, we must rise up to that point that, okay, enough is enough. Electoral law, they will not talk about it. Whatever implementation or suggestion you are bringing now, they will take it. They'll say, okay, until after they finish this, their 10, before they will not say, okay, let me do this if it's willing. And for us to overcome this challenge we are facing today, which is the symptoms that rather the cause of the problem, which Salu is talking about, is for us as a Nigerian, which I believe, to come at this coming 2027. And this takes me to the players in the game. Until we have a unified front, it will still be a joke going into 2027 general election, just like what happened in 2023. I'll keep repeating it. Because imagine now, the ADC, we don't even know, even in this by-election. Edo State now, the Labour Party is dead. PDP is nowhere to be found. So who are those that is going to challenge this government? So in order for us to overcome this issue we are facing today, they should have a unified front going into 2027 general election. Because if that one is done, whoever emerges as the candidate, if it is done on a free and fair ground in their primary, Nigeria will definitely support that person. And we will not have multiple parties going to the election. Otherwise, we will still come again 2027 and still be, having the same complaints and all of that. Nigeria will work if we can get this thing right. Because people talk about production, like, okay, Ukraine are the one giving us grain, and many other, Canada and many other countries. Nigeria, we have arable land, fertile land for that matter. We have people who are intellectually sagacious, men of erudition, who will be able, as in, who
1 minute, sir. 1 minute,
to turn things around within a space of 1 year. But they don't have the enabling environment. That is why I'm begging Nigerians, because this complaint of a thing is not going to work. And I don't believe that Nigeria should divide. I believe we need to have a unified front in order to fight this issue we are facing. Otherwise, it's going to continue in no ramification. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, my brother Tobala. God bless you. Black Panther, please talk to us. Good evening to you. 8 minutes.
My brother.
I salute.
I can see everybody's heart is going down. Don't let it go down. You still have a long way to go. The struggle must continue. If we don't continue it, then what we speak concerning the division, yes, we now say it's possible. I would like to say thank you to everybody that has been speaking. Mommy, may God bless you, more grace to you. And our auntie that was here, Mrs. I've forgotten her name again, Madam Soberry. Yeah. I want to say sorry for the loss. And then may God give you and your family the heart and strength to take this loss. It is something that was least expected. But because of the balkanization and the terrorism in the country, we all are suffering from all these things. I would say, may the soul of the departed rest in perfect peace. I want to say it right here. You see, at the beginning of my entrance into Naija Wash, I came out with a slogan, and people think I was just joking. But we are gradually coming to the same line, because we were parallel before, but now we are gradually coming together. I said it all. I said Nigeria is not a country yet. You see, those of you that are saying, "Oh, I beg, don't be Nigeria will not break." You are not. You are still living in the dark, and you are still emotional. You know, you don't want to lose that thing that is you so love. But mind you, people lose their cars. People lose so many things that are so dear to them. That's why you can also lose your country. So all this attitude of say don't speak evil, don't speak bad, all those are religious cloud that want to put you into. But we live in a world where we have to be realistic. We have to be realistic and defined where we stand, our position. And last week, some of us were elevated to the position of where the vice president of the Nigerian Republic, quote and unquote, is a terrorist associate, a terrorist sponsor. A country court labeled the government and the two parties in the country as a terrorist group. Remember, I said we should define terrorism, you see it properly. And the definition of terrorism was brought forward to us here. And we all concluded, yes, the court was right. Because the court has a security information, and it is well stated. Before the court judge will go through and make a last statement concerning the judgment, he must have gone through the security report. And he did it. And he said APC and PDP are terrorist gang party. And now when I said some people are be elevated, yes. Some of us, we are pretending. We are just pretending. We'll see your face, we'll see your picture when another election comes. Some of us are associates of terrorism. directly or indirectly. But we don't know because we are ignorant of knowledge. We are ignorant of knowledge. You feel maybe you are a PhD or you are a doctor or you are a master's or you are a BSc holder. You think you have understanding. That is hell no. That is hell no. Even the pastor of the pulpit does not even, some of them does not even have understanding all the scripture. That is why you see falsehood standing on the pulpit preaching every day. And you and I that sat here, we can verbally put it together and say what they are saying is wrong. Some of us are aiding and abetting, and hereby we have been crowned and as associate of terrorism. We don't know. We come out and many Nigerians, yes, they are crying, but they are associate of terrorism, supporting a gang, a group of people that have come together to terrorize you that is voting. You are an associate of terrorism. That is what it means. You don't know, but what you sow is biting you back. Nigerians cannot come out to vote because the Nigerian space voting pattern has been destined to fail. Factors are affecting the voters. They are terrorizing your voting space. They are terrorizing your mind. They are terrorizing your physical movement. So how do you expect a maximum people coming out to vote? We have to put this into the mindset of every Nigerian that Nigeria is not a country. And how do you make a country come to pass? How do you make a country become a country? That is where we need to collate ourselves and change our mindset, recalibrate ourselves. How do we get that country? That is what we should be thinking now. But we don't think that way. We think the love way. I love my country, but you don't know how to fix your country. But when somebody comes out to say it, everybody scatter away. He's telling you are political. Like I always say, I'm not political. When I see the truth, I go for the truth. That is why I say Obi is the right person for us. But people will say no. A man called him, he said the Igbos, political gangsters, are the one, political terrorists are the one causing the problem. Why stability is not in the Igbo land? Why they are not together?
1 minute left, sir. 1 minute.
That is different from the people called Igbo as a race. Because that race as an Igbo, the Igbo race are very energetic and they are very, very forward and straight to the point. I want to say here to my brother Alex, we chastise you. And there's nothing wrong in chastising you with every pattern. We flog you because you retired from politics, from the struggle. You said it here. That is why I join hand to flog you. But that does not mean I don't trust you. But because of the word we use, I will beg to say we apologize for the word we use. That is the only way we know how to chastise you and bring you back to your senses in the struggle.
All right.
Not lying fallow for the struggle to eat us up. Thank you, Nigeria Wash, and may God bless you. Let us keep the flag flying. There is audacity in hope. Let's keep our hope high and fight. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Dapata. God bless you. Thank you. We're having our final submission now, just 2 minutes so that we can round up. I appreciate every one of you right there. Give us a mandate if you're there. Your 2 minutes starts now. Nobody answer. I'm just moving on to the next person. Mother Patricia, are you still with us? 2 minutes.
I'm still here.
Okay, go ahead. 2 minutes, please.
I'm still here. Thank you. I don't know whether I did Mommy Diaspora. That's my first time. Mommy Diaspora, good evening. Yes, so the politicians, like I said before, in this platform, I already said it that there's no unity there now. They can say that the ordinary, the common Igbos, they are united, but who do we know? Who knows those ones? That's the thing. You see, now the people when they know, now they speak for you. Not be the common man, not be the common Igbo man on the street, not be they speak for the Igbos. You see, it's the ones that we are seeing that are speaking, you know, to every news media. Those are the ones that people like us, other people that are not Igbos, those are the ones that we know, and those are the ones that portrays the Igbo race to us. So if someone like me now, I'm not Igbo, the ones that are speaking, they are like the ones like Ozodima, Opu Zodima, Soludo, and all this, what they call them, the other one last time, what's it called, the so-called the group, the cultural group, you know, they speak. So those are the ones now. Is it the common man on the street that I will be looking at? No, it's the one that is speaking for the
All right,
people
thank
that
you.
we base our argument on. So that's why if we say, people like me say things that I say, you
Thank you.
cannot blame me because that's what I see. Yeah. And we can see it, that it's obvious that there's no unity. We will not deceive ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man. God bless you. Madam Suberi, thanks very much for your time and your long wait. Please talk to us. 2 minutes.
Yes. Oh, God. Thank you, everyone, for your sincere condolences. I really, really appreciate it. I will like when we come, let's not be hammering on Igbos. Igbos are not our problem, you know. Just as we have Igbos elites who are not doing well. We from Edo State, we from other parts of Nigeria, we have our elites doing the same thing that Igbos are doing. You know, we have them everywhere. For the issue of Nigeria, I'm very sorry. I'm not hopeful. I'm not optimistic. I'm very pessimistic. I'm not hopeful at all. Because I always ask myself, what are the indices on the ground that will show me that things will be better soon? Liberation will come. Yes, maybe liberation will come, but when will liberation come? Will we be here? When? When will it come? How will it come? And when it comes, will we still be one Nigeria? Are we still going to have a centralized system of government? Or is it going to be regional system of government? I don't know how it's going to happen. It will happen. It will not be like this forever, but I don't know how it's going. I try to visualize, to dream. Would there be an uprising? Would there be a revolution? Would there be one man that I don't know? You know, I'm not hopeful. It's my prerogative. I'm not, and I'm sorry about that. You know, so that's it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Madam Suberi. Thanks for coming in today. We're looking forward to the comment section at your area for that side. We're looking forward to having you back and go to the panel whenever you can. Thank you, man.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day, sir.
Good night, man. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Jonathan, please, if you're there, 2 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Ivis. Let me quickly say this: the APC, the PDP, are terrorist organization. If this is what it will take for them to change, so be it. If somebody say you are a thief and you say you are not a thief, it's one thing. But you still went out there brazenly to go and steal. In broad daylight. And you
no, let him speak, please. You only have 2 minutes.
And you still want the person not to call you a thief. Then something is wrong with you. And I dare the Tinubu government. In fact, I triple dare them diplomatically to take on Canada. They dare not. They are only using some little, you know, cat and rats there to come out to talk about this. I triple dare them. See, as bad as Nigeria economy is, as bad as it is, internationally, Canada is the largest trading partner with Nigeria. Is the one and only one of the countries, the top countries that Nigeria has a trade surplus with. if Canada were to be US, the kind of tariff that Canada will slap on Nigeria will be 100%. If you see the difference, it's about 98% difference of what Nigeria is taking to Canada and what Canada is taking from Nigeria. So I triple dare Tinubu to go after Canada. They cannot, because it's one of the countries that is still, that their GDP, that their crooked GDP. Canada is one of the countries in the entire world that is still adding to it. So they cannot. And you still collect money from them on top of that. And they now speak. You are saying that they are speaking nonsense.
Right.
How dare you? Go after them now. Change. We need change in Nigeria. Politically, electorally, we need change, and we have to be factual with ourselves. We need it. If what is happening, they're calling you a thief. Yeah, this 3 days ago, you still did the exact thing that they accuse you of. You did it. You think the world is not watching? The entire world is watching. As a matter of fact, Canada is watching. They are seeing it. You reaffirm again. You confirm to them again that their judgment of their court was not.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Yes. I support you on that last statement. They reaffirmed, yes. They confirmed it that they are really a terrorist organization and they are criminal, by the just concluded by-election. Yes. That because if you not be thief, you're not going to behave like one. So that's it. Thank you very much. I'd like us to move on. Let me call on the next person, which is Tiobala. Tiobala, please. Final submission, 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, Niger Watch. I want to really recap on what Louis said regarding and what Madam Strawberry also alluded to regarding the Igbo race. We are in a democratic system of government. The last time I checked, David Umahi and Soludo, they are not in the same political party with Peter Obi. So I don't expect them to be speaking in favor of Peter Obi. And Peter Obi is not running to be the president of the Igbos. So we should always try avoid the Igbos. Because even there are some situations whereby a father will be contesting or a brother will be contesting. His own younger one might decide not to vote for him. It happens in different states and in different countries. We should try democratize our speech sometimes and not to ethnicize it. That is one. In addition to that, in another area is that a nation who fails to invest in the critical sector will always depend on the other countries, such as what Jonathan said, like Canada and many others, who are major distributor or importer of products to Nigeria or exporting products to Nigeria, like food, agriculture, and many others. Why? Because Nigeria over the years have failed to invest in the critical area. Like what one of our sisters here said, our brother, Nigeria's Canada population are far less than Nigeria's own population. Oh, and they have a big landmass, yes. But also check our own landmass. But you see the farming system we have in Nigeria, where people say carry cutlass and hoes to farm, where we have a system whereby we can actually manufacture small mechanized tools that can help them clear glasses and all of that, making things easy for them, provide them with fertilizer and many others. But the government are not doing that. We don't have enabling road in our country. See many federal roads across the state. It's terrible. So please, we should try as much as we can not to emphasize our speech. It happens in every society. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Let me call on the Black Panther. 2 minutes, sir.
Nagao, thank you very much. I would say, Tubala, I agree with you. Very, very 100%. And I would tell people that Nigeria is 4.5 times bigger than Canada in terms of population. So you can see how massive we are. That is why every country wants to do trade with us. But they are having a sort of objection. The political trend that is happening in Nigeria is one of the things that is making everybody, all nations, to drag back. And this is not solely our own fault. But there's one thing we should all know. Don't think solution will come from somewhere. The solution is inside of us. What Madam Truberry said, Madam Truberry, what you said, what you think that will happen, the thing is inside of you and I. Nobody's going to make that move, but it is us that will make that move. Go and look at nations of the world. They never give up. Everybody must come together, join hands to fight that fight. I will say, don't let us give up hope. Let's keep on fighting. We'll get there someday. It might not be us that will reap the fruit, but our generation that is coming will reap the fruit. And we'll be glad wherever we are with the Lord. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Everyone on the panel have given their submission. We need to round up right now.
Mr. Elvis, can I give my own 2 minutes?
I call you now. You don't answer me that time, you know. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, okay. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Well, I think Shehu Shami, wherever you may be tonight, Shehu Shani, I call on you again, wherever you may be. And if you know him, please tell him that somebody is calling on him on Nigeria Watch Media. If you can grant us an interview on this platform, I will appreciate it. But it is on you. You're learned. You have you are outspoken. Now, Madam Patricia earlier said, and I quote, Ukraine is in war. Ukraine, in the heat of their war, gave Nigerians grains, and your shameless government, your crooked government, your criminal government, Shehu Sani, did not reject that grain. Do you know, sir, that children are dying in Ukraine? As of yesterday, even though Donald Trump and Putin were trying to broker a deal to stop to cease fire, do you know that 7 civilians, including children, were still pie in Ukraine? But this country gave Nigeria grains in the heat of their war. Shehu Sani, you are shameless. You are a shameless man. Canadian gave Nigeria money on several occasions. You don't have any rejection on that. Now, when they call you terrorist organization, Shehu Sani, I challenge you. Are you not a member of terrorist organization? In the issue of Nigeria, as Nigeria has been killed like this in any other government than under the APC government. Nigerians, hear me. In the issue of Nigeria as a country, as Nigeria has been killed like this under a government than this APC, with this guy that brought Buhari, saying he was one that brought Buhari. So Shehu Sani, you are shameless, you lack dignity, you lack integrity, you lack humanity, you lack compassion. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. So in case you want to grant any interview, I challenge you. Come on this platform and come and talk to the Nigerians and give us reason why you are not a terrorist organization. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Have a good night.
All right. I want to appreciate every one of you that came into the panel today. Wow, 4 hours. You know, let's stop now so that we can continue again tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's continue to put our voices there. For those of you that are saying our talking, there's no need and all that. I wish you understand the power of social media. Yes, I wish we all are cooperative. The way we call out the government during the time of Kwa 1, Kwa 2, I wish we can do the same in this electoral reform. I believe the results will be very, very quick. But unfortunately, the majority of Nigerians are not interested. They are not talking, they are not advocating for what is affecting us. Rather, many of them are online begging for money. I appreciate you all. I'd like us to end it here. Thank you very much, everyone who called into the show. Thank you for my panelists. Thank you, Madam Patricia, Mr. Jonathan, Black Panther, Madam Suberry. Thank you very much. And my condolences once again to your cousin, Teobala. Thank you. give us a mandate. Thank you. And those of you that came in that already left, Mr. Alex, Mother Rita, and many others, thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you. While on the super chat, Mr. Joseph Forgy, thank you very much for your super chat once again. And thank you, Mother Suberry, once again for your super chat as well. I'm very, very grateful. Then my people in the comment section, Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. We appreciate you. Thank you, Abo Azi. We appreciate you. Thank you, Ajio Deborah. Thank you, Love Maduka, Mother Peggy Modi. Thank you, my people, Mother Patricia. Thank you once again in the comment section. Clement, thank you. Tony Africa, thank you. I appreciate you all, my people. We've come to the end of this broadcast. Allow to end the show right now. See you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Look out for our pre-recorded video during the day before our live broadcast so that we can take these whole things together. And people, now we'll enjoy the cutting. I'll see you guys later. Good night. Bye for now.
Traditional Prime Minister. contractor